Patrick, what's up, man? Good to see you
Great
again.
to see you in Chicago.
You've always got great stuff, man. Oh, wow. So is this all stuff you brought with you to the National to like sell or trade?
Looking to trade.
Okay.
And you know, you've got a couple things in your case that have my eye.
Okay.
And at different price levels. So I think if you pick out something, we'll be able to get something done.
Wow. Okay. Well, right. All right. Right off the bat. Oh my God. 3 1961 Fleer signed basketball cards right off the bat. Now I would guess, of the three, is the Robertson the toughest of the three?
Elgin, I think, is.
Is he?
And
Okay.
I did note pops on the back to try to make it a little bit easier.
Very, very cool. You got to get the wilt to go with it.
I have the wilt.
You have the wilt?
I just bought, I guess there's 7 of them. I bought one at Fanatics Fest.
Yeah, those go crazy in terms of price.
Big one.
I can imagine. All right, the Nolan Ryan signed rookie auto.
Milton Bradley, which is a different version.
Oh.
Yeah, so
that's more rare.
So it's funny.
Yeah.
So I thought it was tops, right? So like I wrote the pop is like there's 955.
Right, a lot of them are signed with tops.
Right, but only 71 Milton Bradleys.
Interesting.
So that's a slightly different animal.
Interesting. Jack Nicklaus, I actually haven't seen this card before. So is this kind of his rookie card?
This is considered his rookie.
Okay.
And look, you know, this one's a heavy hitter. I actually think the pen. So in my PC, rather than keeping the 810, I kept the 6 with a 10 that's in pen.
The pen's classy on that card.
It looks good. And then with this one, like, look, you know, there's 35 of them signed. This is pop 12, none higher. So there's not a 9 or a 10 graded. So those are pretty cool cards.
Yeah, those are interesting. This is the famous Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson rookie card from when he was at the University of Miami as a lineman.
Correct, yeah. And again, I got that signed in person. I had the chance to meet him. He signed a couple debut tickets for me, and he signed 3 rookies for me. So that's definitely a trade-only card, right? Like, I don't like selling cards that were signed for me at no cost. Well, I guess look, it was a charity auction. I spent a decent amount of money to meet him. But this definitely, you know, a rare one. And like, look, some of them are not signed great. Some of them are signed in pen. So while it is only 12 signed, you know, and again, pop 3, 2 higher. He nailed it. I mean, that's good.
It's crazy. He's only ever signed 12 of those, or at least that have been PSA graded, right?
Correct.
There could be others out there, but
it's not a lot.
That's very rare.
Keep in mind, people didn't really realize this card existed.
Yeah.
And he has not done a send-in signing since he left WWE, and even then, he was not like the easiest signer at WWE.
Right.
So.
Right. Interesting. Okay. We've got a Mike Trout short print. That's one of his early short print cards, if I remember.
And that's the only one that's been signed.
I was going to say there can't be many of those signs.
No, there's not.
Oh, now we're going an era back. This is Mickey Mantle's, I guess, 3rd year card, 2nd year of Topps.
Correct. Yeah.
1953 Topps card.
And you might be surprised how many of these are out here. But it is still Mickey
56.
Mantle. 56?
Yep.
You think about that, you know.
Well, I know he was signing a lot kind of, you know, late in his life.
He was on the show. He was the show circuit.
Yeah.
You know, he was the autograph show circuit for a while. So.
Yeah. Although you don't see a lot of his 52 Topps or 51 Bowman
Correct.
signs. And then this is another Mantle. That's a neat looking card design. I like that 58 Topps.
And so I will say, both of these, actually almost all of these I have doubles of that we've seen so far. This one I have an exact double of a 610. I think that card is just outstanding looking.
Yeah.
You know, it's a standout. And again, Mantle, you know, versus Mays, Mantle did sign a lot more cards, even though Mays outlived Mantle quite a bit. You know, Mantle was a lot more ready of a signer. He did the show circuit very heavily.
So it's interesting comparing these two. So this is a total of, 102 total of that one have been graded. 56 total of this one have been graded. This card is obviously a little bit better conditions. This one's not in great shape, but it's obviously his earlier card. It's his 53 Topps. This one's an auto of 10. That one's an auto of 9. So there's a lot of, when you're kind of considering which one would you rather have, there's like a lot of factors that come into play there. It's multi-dimensional.
Yes, absolutely. And look, I will say that this the beat up version of it, like a dealer would get that signed, because let's not forget, like when he passed away in 1995. In 1995, it was still blasphemous to get really nice cards signed.
Right.
I mean, this trend is still relatively new, and so that's why I think that's a beat up version. And this was a relatively common card. I mean, PSA unsigned one, it's in the thousands.
Yeah.
You know, if not, you know, probably 5,000 of those unsigned have been slabbed by PSA. You know, obviously both have really nice eye appeal. the 53 Topps, some people think it's a better design than the 52 Topps, and then this red background just really pops.
Yeah, really neat. Okay. Got a Victor Wembanyama Luck of the Lottery Gold.
And I've got 2 of those, so that's why one of them is available.
Wow.
And that's a big dog. I don't really want to move it. It's my only big Mahomes card.
Okay.
But in the right deal, I would move it.
That's a beautiful card too. That's a Gem Mint 10. Flawless rookie patch auto. The ruby on there too. Like the color match with the ruby. That's a really nice Mahomes rookie patch auto.
And that's why I paid a lot for it and I like having it. But yeah, I mean, it's a monster. It looks good. I love the red match. And I really think red matches really don't work with every player. Mahomes, obviously, the red color match is very, very nice.
What are you asking for this?
100,000.
Okay.
And that's, again, like trade value. But again, and I'm definitely, there's definitely a card in your case that I have my eyes on.
Okay. All right, well, we'll talk about that in a second.
So this card would be available for that one card.
That's okay.
Now
Ted Williams rookie.
Unsigned vintage.
Willie Mays, so once again, just hype.
And I just acquired a signed version.
Gotcha.
And I've had a signed version.
Yeah.
Again, obviously I've got lower grades in the signed versions. But again, it's like I can't really justify duplicates of a signed and unsigned. And same thing with Pete. I've got a great PSA 6 signed by Pete. That I got signed myself in person, so that's why these vintage cards are available.
So just out of curiosity, when you were talking about that, what was the card in my case that you were kind of interested
in? The signed Muhammad Ali.
Oh boy, okay.
And I would I actually might just buy that at your ask.
Okay, let me bring that over. Let's take a look at that. All right, this is obviously a pretty crazy card right here. So. This one I had picked up, so I actually picked this one up a few years ago. I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, I believe there's only 3 of this card that have ever been signed in any grade.
Yes.
So it's exceptionally rare. If you want a signed, and I haven't seen any, I saw one, the one sale, and beyond that, I'm not sure I've seen any of them ever sell before.
Well, and what's really nice there is, so my Mickey Mantle 52 Topps is signed in black ink, or black Sharpie. My 84 star Jordan is signed in black Sharpie.
Right.
So I'm kind of drawn to the black Sharpie versions of these things. I have no idea what the other 2 exist.
Yeah, I haven't seen photos of them.
Black Sharpie is kind of what I'm going after. So, and look, through to the power of market movers, I know what you paid for it.
Yeah, it's out there. The sale's out there. And I didn't price it. I bought it a few years ago. I haven't priced it up much. The only reason why, and I love the signed on-card autographs like you do. The only reason why I was thinking about doing something with this card is because I recently acquired a huge Sports Illustrated signed collection. I think you saw that.
Awesome.
And included in that collection was every single Muhammad Ali Sports Illustrated cover of all time, all signed by Ali.
Right.
And so I have so much Ali signed right now that I was kind of debating, do I want to keep the card or do I want to keep all the magazines and do some type of display? And I kind of was like, you know what? Kind of want to keep the magazines together, but kind of like what you were saying, like if you've got some really good signed stuff of a player, then maybe you move something else of that player. That's kind of where I'm at with this.
Look, we can't keep it all, right? I mean, so we made some tough decisions in our collections.
I do like the Mahomes.
And look, this is a hard card to comp, right? So I understand, and I've got multiple pieces here. There's some other things moving around, but if we did a centerpiece deal, with these as the centerpieces, I think, not many. The market's hot right now, lots of activity, but actually people say big floor deals are down year over year. Maybe people are trying to hold on to stuff. Never really know.
I see a 9.5, a Beckett True Gem 9.5 out of 15. Did about 39K. Not as nice of a patch. That's definitely a better patch, and obviously you get a big premium for a PSA 10.
I mean, I think I paid $77,000 for it. So I could live with this.
So these two.
So you do get a rare on-card rookie auto, right? Or this. So, again, it's kind of whatever direction you're going for. Or, I could maybe dig out something else if you wanted both. but that's kind of where I am. You know.
And this one's probably going in your collection, I assume, right? Yeah.
So look, as I mentioned, I sold my Messi PSA 10. That's given me the freedom to kind of reevaluate things, and maybe I'm not as set on having those types of cards, and maybe I am more. Look, I'm absolutely look. I bought the Wilt. I bought the 61 signed Wilt, right? So like the signed rare vintage is really where I'm taking it. So like I would even sign some sort of document that I wouldn't sell this within the next 36 months if it made you feel better. You know, because again, this will look unbelievable next to my mantle.
Yeah, no, it's not that. I like, if I'm doing a big trade like that, I like knowing that it's going to go into a collection as opposed to it being, flipped 12 minutes later. But I know you're such a big collector, and you have such an incredible collection. We obviously featured you in one of our Sports Card Investor Slabs videos.
And by the way, as many people say, hey Patrick, I like your content, more often, hey, I saw you on Jeff Wilson.
Yeah. Well, it was a great video. Your collection's a star, an absolute star.
And it's going to look very different when you come back in a couple of years. And so, like, look, once I went all in and I got the mantle, then I got the Wilt. Like, this is right where I'm looking to be.
So right now, this is a big trade proposal. I wasn't expecting this, Patrick. I wasn't expecting you to walk up with this.
Look, it's random. Hey, magic happens at the Nationals.
All right, so you're offering the Mahomes out of 15 RPA. And that's his true RPA from Flawless.
Got the rookie shield, it's vertical.
Right.
And now look, it is a 3-color patch. I mean, if they would have moved that just a quarter, like an eighth of an inch over, look, it is what it is. It still displays great, and it is listed as a 3-color patch.
So you're offering the Mahomes RPA from Flawless, number to 15, PSA 10, and then my choice of either of those two cards for the Ali. That's a good offer. That really is a good offer. That's
Look, I do think if you guys do a poll or have Teapot evaluated, I think this is going to be very split.
Yeah.
It's a monster. I mean, and you can take that off.
How long ago did you get that?
Not that long ago, because I sold my gold Prism PSA 9 in a private sale. Mm-hmm. So I was really, maybe it was a little too antsy to replace my Mahomes. But I think I do think Flawless has some legs in it. I've got a big Luka Flawless. I do have another Mahomes Flawless. It's actually with Golden right now.
All right, let me take one last peek through the cards here.
Okay.
Just to see if there's anything else that catches my eye. But I do like what you've offered there.
I mean, one of the Jacks and some of this other stuff could certainly work too.
Yeah. I really like the 53 mantle. I'd say that probably is my second favorite card out of the ones that you have. I like the Dwayne Rock Johnson too, but I can't stand to have a Miami player in my PC being a Florida Gator.
Jeez. I did recently acquire his actual 96 WWF signed rookie, which is an even lower pop than that.
Right.
And by the way, he signs my WWF debut tickets are signed The Rock, and then he signs these Dwayne Johnson. So there's pictures of him signing this. So, I mean, I've got the provenance in addition to that element of it.
All right, let me think here for a second. So, looking up other 1953 Topps Mantle autograph cards, just getting a sense right now on the 1953 Topps Mantle autograph card. So I see like a PSA 2, but the auto's not as good. Did like 13,000 recently, right? So it's probably, I would imagine, pretty equivalent to that.
I will say at the 53 top sign Mantle State, they're all different. There's some in very faint pen.
Yeah.
There's some in black. I mean, it's really about how you feel about that particular copy. It's strong. It's not the strongest,
right?
By any measure. Whereas, then again, the Miami, this is that is as strong as it gets. I mean, look. If you're talking vintage signed stuff, I mean, this Nicholas is, I would definitely, I could do something like, just to make it spicy, I could do this. I mean, not to make your decision harder. I mean, I felt like Rock versus Mickey was a little bit...
Rock versus Mickey's an interesting one.
All right, so actually, you know what? you're having a tough time. Let me see if we can just get it across, because I will say I have other copies of this. Just to get it closed, let's do this. Let's get it closed. I came up on my offer.
That's a good offer.
To try to get it closed.
That's a good
offer.
offer.
To try to move the ball across the goal line. And we only have one football player, so the football analogy, let's get the ball over the fence.
That's a good offer. Whew. So you basically added kind of another two. That's the Milton Bradley. So you kind of added another.
Yeah. And you can also see my history of me thinking it was the Topps version.
Right.
And then I actually did an IG Live, so it was, hey dude, you've got the Milton Bradley. It's a little bit more rare. So.
All right, Patrick, I got a counter for you.
Okay.
That would get the deal done.
Okay.
This is a very generous offer. Like I first of all, super appreciate you. Very fair here, I think, throwing this in. I'm having a little bit of heartburn parting with the Ali. Would you throw in the Oscar Robertson on top, and then we have a deal? If you throw in the Oscar Robertson.
Let's pull it.
I don't have that one. Okay. From 61 Fleer. I don't have that one signed. I have the Elgin Baylor, but I don't have the Oscar Robertson.
Just so I get a little bit of value back, you've got a Joe Montana, so the Joe Montana downtown. Just something fun. And my plan would be to get this signed one day.
Oh, you're throwing a Joe Montana downtown into it, okay.
Because I'd like to get it signed. I think that'd be a cool card to get signed.
All right, so you would do those four.
Yeah.
For my Ali and my Joe Montana downtown.
Yes. We certainly definitely diluted, bringing in a $400 card, but it was like, this was, you wanted to add this.
I wanted to add that.
Yeah.
Patrick, you got a deal.
All right.
Wow.
Great.
Wow. I did not expect that. Guys, that's like $100,000. Well, but actually $200,000 when you add up all the cards from both sides. Guys, that's like a $200,000 trade deal that just went down here at the National with Patrick Ryan. Wow, I was sweating through that one. Unbelievable. Thank you,
Awesome.
Patrick.
Thanks.
What a deal.
A lot of fun.
I hope you keep that card for a
Yes.
long time. All right, it was a couple of years ago at the Dallas Card Show that Tyler and I did a really fun deal that was a Kobe Bryant and Allen Iverson autograph.
Yep.
That was a fun throwback deal that we did, and just bumped into him again here at the Dallas Card Show. He wanted to look at my cards. He just did. I'm going to go through some of his cards, and maybe there's a big trade to be had here in just a minute. Yeah, you got a pretty wide variety here.
Yeah, I like to keep it that way.
That's the first Jordan refractor from Topps Chrome. First year of Topps Chrome, 1996. That's a nice copy of that too.
Super minimal greening.
Yeah, the greening on these is normally such a problem, but that's actually a really nice looking copy of that card. Ricky Henderson on card auto. Good grade on that too, 8 with a 10 auto. Love to see the Acuna market pick back up again. What's the pop on like signed cards of his? Do you know?
There's a good amount of them. It's just a matter of finding them like with a nice auto and then the card actually being centered.
Right.
There's a million authentic 10 autos, but
Are there?
yeah.
What's that one out of? 23? That's pretty cool. And a 10. What does something like that go for?
Like 30K.
30K. Gunner out of 10. Huh. That's pretty neat. That's a cool card. Oh, including a little vintage. Look at that. T206 Cobb. That's cool. Early Brady auto. That's neat. Jerry West. Cool patch there. Steph Curry. Giannis. What do we got here? Tiger. 101 Tiger auto.
That's like the
2005
best card in
Masters.
that set. Yeah.
Interesting.
Because it's like the logo of the set. There's a 101 for each tournament that he won from that set.
Huh.
At the time, it was like 80. And so there's the 4 best cards in the set are going to be his Masters wins. And so I've got 2 of them right now.
Why is this one more than this one?
Just because
this one more than that one?
That's like probably the best card in the set. Just because like it's the most iconic like Tiger photo maybe ever
Gotcha.
taken.
Okay.
That was just such a big.
Yeah. So
winning of,
it's a photo difference.
So
PMG red of Scottie Pippen. That's cool. I don't own any red PMGs. That's not a bad one to have right there. That's pretty neat. Hey, what's up, Ryan?
I just ran from Starbucks in the rain Because I got a call from a dealer that I know that a gentleman walked up.
Oh, no kidding.
He pulled it in 2018.
No kidding. Wow. That is a massive card. Otani rookie, gold to 50. Beautiful, beautiful.
Trust me, I don't run that often.
Wow.
But when you Otani gold out of 50, I ran here.
Okay, so these were cards of mine that you were potentially interested in.
I don't know if you have values on mine on any of them, or if like this is the first time they've seen the light in a little bit. But.
Yeah, his market, the last sale of that was 12.5, I believe.
Yeah.
A few months ago, so obviously his market's been going up a little bit.
Yeah.
I was thinking like somewhere in the neighborhood of like 14 on that.
Okay.
I mean, these sell relatively routinely, I think for around 7 or so.
Yeah.
Something
They're pretty consistent. Yeah.
something in that nature. That was a little over 2,000, I want to say. Last I looked it
I
up.
never looked that one up, but yeah.
Okay,
That sounds
something like that.
Yeah.
What are these, like 8,000 or 9,000, I think? Something in that neighborhood?
Same thing. I didn't look that one.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
These two I'm a little reluctant to move, but the last one of these that sold, I want to say was a little north of 20.
Okay.
And then this one, I think, is sitting around 10 or so.
Okay.
Something in that nature.
Sure.
It's kind of where those are at, I believe. Is this an Ichiro rookie?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a
That's a big card, yeah. Wow. Out of 25, an Ichiro rookie card. Out of 25, card number 25 of 25. Woo. Yeah, these are the 5 cards of yours that I am probably most interested in here. So, have you considered grading that?
I haven't really taken a super close look at it, honestly. I got it on gold in like 2 months ago.
Okay.
It went, what it felt pretty cheap. I bought it for like 7,600. I've been offered 55 cash. I'd be like 6 on that.
Okay.
It gets like 28 here. There's a PSA 6 comp, so it's just like a little over the PSA 6. This should be like right at like 2,500, and then like we just talked about with the 30.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so like yeah, I'll be reasonable with it.
So I'm hearing market movers looking up some of his cards just to kind of get a sense for the market. I found this Michael Jordan 1996 Topps Chrome Refractor card. And if I hit this little down arrow in market movers, I can see what this card is selling for right now in all kinds of different grades. So I kind of get a sense of a wide spread of grade activity on these cards.
With a card like that, obviously there's going to be like a massive difference between like what
Yeah.
the copy actually looks like.
What worries me on this one a little bit is a BGS 7.5 just sold for 18.4.
There's a massive difference between PSA and Beckett slabs for PMGs.
Yeah.
Like there's numerous like PMGs that are actually like in Beckett holders that are like colored and like and trimmed and stuff, and so like there's a lot of people who only buy PSA for.
Yeah.
That's why you see such a big difference with the prices with any PMG, not just Pippin.
Right. Well, yeah, so I mean, I guess obviously you got a lot of cards out, I got a lot of cards out. So I mean, I guess the question is, which ones are we like trying to toss in here? I'll say probably the two that I'm probably most interested in, I really like the Otani Ichiro and I like the Jordan. Those two like probably stand out to me a little more. So depending on like what you were most interested in potentially, you know, if some combo made sense for those, I'm open to the other ones as well.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I maybe a little more nervous about the Mahomes out of all of them.
I get it.
Just because there's nothing that's moved on that recently. And I know you just paid, I think you said like 7,600 or something for that on Golden. I wonder if there's any other Otani Ichiro one-of-ones from other stuff that have sold recently. Yeah, there was like a PSA 8 Auto 9 of a different one.
That's the type of stuff that scares me about cracking it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did it go for?
5,200. Yeah, they would have probably been better to leave that encased. Yeah, I see yours there.
Where'd you want to be on this?
Have there been any of those recently?
One just recently did 18, like 2 months ago.
Oh, 18?
Yeah.
Oh, that's back up quite a bit.
Right. So like there's the
Oh,
10 and
thank
the
goodness.
18, and those are the only two comps.
Okay. I'm happy with that sale.
Exactly, yeah.
It's been a bit.
I figured you would be.
Yeah. 18, then there was a 10.7, which was the last one I remembered.
Exactly.
But then the one before that was 17.3, so, you
That
know.
was back in like 21, right?
23.
Oh, it was in 23?
Yeah, there was an eBay May of 23 for 17,300.
Yeah, at least we're both dealing with stuff that's not the easiest to comp.
Right. Okay, so price-wise on my cards here, where do you think you would want to be on each of these?
So 22,
Okay.
18 being the last comp, 8, 7,500. There's the comp at 12.5. It's a recent PSA 10 that did 17 and change. So I'd want to be at like 13.5. I get why you want to be at 14. He's so hot, but just with that gap there, it's like if I called like 13.5 and then 18.
So it looks like I found a comp in Market Movers on one of these at 9
Oh, when was that?
in September 2024. So what if we did? What if we did the Precious Metal Gems Pippin and the Jordan Refractor for the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the LeBron, and I'd throw in $500 in cash on top.
What were you putting those two at?
I was thinking this was in the neighborhood of like 26 and 6, so that's 32.
Sure.
And then if we went off 18 and then you wanted to be at 13.5, that's 31.5. So that's how I got to the $500 cash on top.
Okay.
I was going to offer it to you straight up, but I decided to be nice and offer $500 cash on top to make it a little more enticing.
Is there a world where the rest of the stuff gets involved or no?
Maybe. These 3 cards make me a little nervous. I love the Dynasty RPAs. It looks like a really clean copy. Gunner's having a little bit of an off season. So, I mean, I guess that's the only reason why he's I imagine his stuff, I haven't studied honestly his market, but I imagine he's batting 228, 3 home runs. I imagine his stuff's starting to cool off a little bit. So that has me a little worried about that one. This one, I was thinking originally, well, maybe I'll open that up and grade it, and whatever. But then I saw another version of this card from the same year of Transcendent that was graded, didn't grade very well. And then it sold for like, what I say? It sold for like 5,400 or something.
Something like that.
So like a couple grand less,
Sure.
2,500 less. So then that kind of made me a little more nervous about this one. And then this one, I like that card a lot. I'm just also a little nervous because lack of data hasn't sold in the last few years. I think these two would be a little harder to move just because of a little more uncertainty. This would probably be a lot easier to move, but maybe in somewhat of a declining, market space. So I was a little worried about these, whereas these I think are all a little more liquid, I would say.
Sure.
I mean, I think if I was going to come in on the Transcendent, I would basically just want to pay what you paid for it. Like the 7,400 on Golden, I'd be okay at that. And then the Mahomes, I mean, where do you think you could be on the Mahomes?
28.
28? Yeah, but in order to get the Mahomes into the deal and make that make sense, we've got to put like the Kobe in the deal, and I don't know that I want to trade that 2012 Kobe, which just like gets a lot of attention from everybody, for a Mahomes that's a little more difficult like to comp out and that type of thing. If we were to do all of this for all of this, I think there's about a $5,500 difference.
Okay.
That's kind of where I'm at. So I'd want to make that up.
Were these significant differences for price gap? Like, what'd you put this guy in at?
I put this at 26.5, which I know is below where you want to be. That's what you said the guy got in terms of a cash offer on it. I'd be comfortable there, but I don't really want to go above that number. So that's what I put on that. I put 26,500 on that. I put 7,400 on this. I put, I think, 2,400 on that. I put 26,000 on that. And I put 6,000 on that. And that gets me to 68.3.
What do I go where for those guys?
I totaled mine up at 73.8 is how I totaled it.
What were the differences from where I was at on them?
I think it was just that card.
Okay, what'd you put that one at?
24, and I think you had it at 22. I think everything else was the same. I did this at 18. I did that at 13.5. I did that at 7,500. I did that at 1,800. And I did that at 9,000 based on that last comp. And then I put that at 24,000.
If I get to your numbers over here, you couldn't get to like 22 on this one?
Maybe. How would you make up the difference in cash or cards?
Was there you didn't see anything else like in that range?
Maybe. I could go back through it.
Range. Yeah, go ahead and see if you see anything, but I mean, also possible like if we were to like take out the Mahomes and add something else that I can flip back through your cards.
Okay. I like the Acuna. Obviously that doesn't bridge the gap, but it helps a little bit.
It's something, yeah.
It's something. All right, so Tyler's offer was to pull the Mahomes, which I had valued at $9,000, out of the equation and replace it with this Juan Soto, which I was asking $6,000 on it. He offered $5,500 on it. So if I take the $5,500, that's about a $3,500 delta that we just kind of solved here, right?
Which is, it becomes exact at 68.3 on both sides.
It becomes exact if the Kobe's 22 instead of 24, right?
Yeah, putting the Kobe at 22 and then these at 26 and 26.5, which I think you're getting into that, at 26, you're getting into it pretty good there.
Yeah. So your offer is you'll throw in the Acuna, but you want me to put 500 cash on top of all of that. How about 300 cash? 400 cash. That's a big deal, Tyler.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
That's a huge deal, man. That's awesome. And we traded some great players for some great players. I mean, there's great players going both directions in this trade deal. You got some incredible Kobe Bryant cards I hate to give up, and a LeBron James card that I hate to give up as well. But I got a Jordan, a Pippen, Precious Metal Gems. I got a really cool Ohtani Ichiro. And then, we got Mahomes, we got Shea going each direction, Soto, Lamar, Acuna, Gunner. I mean, there's a lot of big cards there on both sides.
There's a lot of rings and MVPs.
There's a lot of rings and MVPs. I love the trade deal.
It'll be a fun one to count.
It's a pleasure, Tyler.
Appreciate it.
All right.
So you're interested in the
Yeah,
Make-A-Boom?
I'm interested in the Make-A-Boom. I like it. I see it. The average is around 800.
800 raw, yeah.
I mean, I don't know
Right there.
what
Look at that.
percentage.
Beautiful card.
It's pretty sweet. Would you take 720 or no?
I take 750. I think 750 is probably the lowest I'd go on it.
Here, first of all, let me see how much I got, and
Okay.
then that'll work. I'm so sorry about that. 20, 260, 490, 510, 570, 590, 610, 630, 700. Yeah, I have 712 right now, so. I mean, do you want to do partial trade, partial cash, or?
I could do partial trade, partial cash, or you could do Venmo for the difference if you want.
Okay. Here, can I show you my stuff? I've been bought out today, but I don't want to put it on your case to bother you or.
It's okay. Yeah. Oh, Tatum.
Yeah.
Sad day, man.
I'm
Sad
proud
day.
of my Knicks for winning,
Sad
but
day. Gosh. Bill Walton in it.
that's pretty cool.
That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool that Giannis.
Yeah, that's a case hit millionaire.
Is it?
Yeah.
What do those go for?
I think there's only a comp at 130.
Oh, I like the Cards HQ
Oh man.
case there. That came from a good spot.
It did.
It's kind of a cool Cooper flag.
Yeah, that's their fraction.
Of course, there'll be a lot more Cooper flag stuff coming, but
Yeah.
it's not bad. So I'd
If
say
you
maybe
want-
those two kind of catch my eye the most.
If you wanted the pair, I could do. I really want to be around. If I'm paying you cash, I really want to be around 720, to be honest. Just because that's 90%, and that's what I kind of like to pay. I mean, if I'm doing trade, I can give you more. So, where would you want to be on the Giannis and the flag?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look right now.
Okay, all good. Take your time.
I would say, yeah, I see like $10 on the flag.
Oh, really?
It's not that expensive of a card.
Yeah, I guess it came down.
How about 620 cash in the two cards?
So I was thinking more like 590. Could you meet in the middle?
I do 610, but that would be my lowest.
610.
610 cash in the two cards.
Could you get to 6? I know you said it's your lowest.
No, I think I want to be at 610. The kabooms are just so liquid.
I know, man.
You could get, I mean, you can get 800 for that raw pretty easily, I think. So
I think so.
So
You got me.
that's, you know,
That's fair.
I think it's doing decent for you.
Could you do 605 so I feel like I won a little bit? So I can say, I got Jeff to go down.
All right, I'll do 605.
Let's do it,
for you.
man.
All right, appreciate it. TK,
How you doing, my
good to
friend?
see you
It is
again.
awesome to see you again.
I know you got beautiful stuff. Are you back here again to do another trade today?
Yes, I am. I love the trade. It's crazy. I never would have thought so many people seen that video. The love and the hobby talking about our trade must have did something and triggered a lot of people because a lot of people came up to me and said they recognized me. I love this hobby.
Well, it's great to see you, man. You're looking good
Yeah,
too.
thank
You're
you
looking
so
good
much.
this year.
Yeah.
You really are. Let's take a peek at some of the
right.
stuff you got. Where should I start?
I have some Shohei and some LeBron stuff. So I'm trying to get Shohei and LeBron from you.
Wow.
But in here I have some.
Wow. Oh man, TK, you always bring the fire, man. I mean, goodness gracious, TK. Wow. So you're willing to, man, you got such a collection, TK. This is impressive. You're willing to trade some of this though?
Yes, with you.
All right, let me pull this out.
Okay. That Kobe's the highest graded Kobe there is of that Kobe LeBron gold card.
Yeah, this is the 50 years of excellence from 2008 Topps. So not Topps Chrome, but Topps. That's the gold border.
Yeah.
Yeah, numbered to 2008.
And it is a pop 2, and there's no 10s, no BGS 10s. There's 2 9.5s. PSA, I want to say it might be a pop 2.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a neat card too. Okay, let me see what I got. You don't do Jordan?
Not really.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And you don't do Steph Curry, you don't do Wemby?
I like Steph, but you know the one I want. You know the one. I know it's tugs at your heartstrings, but that's what the people want. They want that negotiated.
There you go. Okay, TK. I brought some stuff out that I've got here. Let me move these down on the screen a little bit. That's a nice looking Ohtani.
I like that.
First Dodgers Uni Ohtani. This is a card you should have, TK. I don't love it in SGC holder. That's an interesting LeBron. That's his rookie from Upper Deck number to 50. Gold out of 50 rookie LeBron. Not one you see very often.
No, you don't.
Sells pretty rarely. And then
That's the one.
that's the one you want.
That's the one.
I don't really want to give that one up, TK. I don't really want to give that one up. And then this one I can't trade away right now, but I thought you would enjoy seeing it.
Yeah, can I
Because I know
hold-
you're a
can
Kobe
I hold
guy.
it?
I know you're a Kobe guy. I know you're a Kobe guy.
Wow.
That's my favorite Kobe card.
I mean, beautiful,
That's my
beautiful.
favorite Kobe card. This one I've really got to think about, TK. I don't know. Do you have any
That-
interest in these 4?
Maybe I could crack this out or something.
I would probably crack that one out.
Crack
Yeah.
it out. You would have room on the. Would you have it more like at an 8 value though, not a 9 PSA? I would want it at 9 because I had a 9.
I had this. I was asking 3,500.
Out of these, like really, like probably these is where I'm at. Unless unless price wise you could work with me. But
Okay.
I know I definitely could. I'm no way SGC. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
But these.
So these 3.
Yeah.
Not as
And
much those 2.
Yeah, not so much.
Okay.
This one, I can see your love is going into the price of how much you love it, huh? I done looked at that 3 different times. The love didn't matriculate it up a little.
My price has gone up on that one a little bit, just because I love the Shohei and Ohtani dual on card.
Now that is out of.
Dual on card. It's numbered to 25. It's the only. It's the
10-10?
only 10-10.
Even out of the 1 of 1.
Even out of the lower numbered ones. It's the only 10-10. There's no, from what I understand, the last time I looked at the pop report, there was no 25s, there were 10-10s. There were no, I think there's the out of 10. I don't know if there's an out of 5 or not. And then there's a 1 of 1.
But there's a 1 of 1.
So, I mean, I guess the question is, are we
What I
going to
wanna
try
let
to
go.
do something wild and do something really big, or do we end up just doing something a
Simple.
little more tame? And I'm okay with either.
Yeah.
We did a wild one last time. If
Right.
we do a tame one this time, we'll see. Give me a
Right.
sense of the value of the other cards that you've got here as well.
This one I have valued at $10,000. It's
Okay.
the 20 of 20, and the last sale was something like way before 2022 or 20 for 5,600, but it was behind a sale of like way more, 14,010. This, as I said, this Kobe card is a pop 2. There is no 10s. It's one of the rarest ones of that. The best It's the best Beckett copy in existence. That one last sale, whenever it sold, was like $3,100. I have it at $5,000.
Okay. This one's really neat. If I were to get that one, I would lock that one away in the PC.
You promised this. You took a
I will.
one-on-one. Where the camera at? He's taking a one-on-one from me, and he sold it to a kid kind of sweet, cute, and he gave it to him. And then I gave him another one-on-one, and it was gone too before he even got back to Atlanta. Remember that, Atlanta people?
I know, but I gave that one to a kid.
You did.
I gave that one
You
to
did.
a kid.
You did. You're a sweetheart.
I gave that one to a kid. I'll tell you what my favorite cards are in here.
I figured that this would probably be
This
your
one,
favorite.
of course, for PC.
Yeah.
This one I really like a lot. Those are my two favorites in here.
All right.
And then,
And I was thinking one other card. If I
and
went
then I
there.
like the Shohei's at that point probably next, right? I will fully admit I'm probably high on that.
Yeah. But I still want. I mean,
But it's a very special
yes,
card.
it's a very special card, and I know it's special to you. So I would want one of these two for sure to be in it, just based off that. You know, just based off of that. I have plenty of material to make the value happen, but I want that to happen because I know that that's in my PC till the day I die, and I know I would hope that Kobe would be with you.
Absolutely. Yeah, so I just looked it up at Market Movers because I don't want to steer you wrong on this card. The one of one sold
For 20 something.
back in March for $19,000.
Okay.
It was a BGS 9.5 with an 8 auto grade. So I remember it being an 8.
Okay.
It was an 8 auto grade. The Acuna auto on it looks horrible. That's why I got an 8 auto grade. The Shohei auto on it was bad as well. Those were the autos on it. They were not very good autos, but it was the 101.
One, yeah.
So I totally get like,
Yeah,
you know, I'm above the 1 of 1.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it's a lot better of a grade, but being above
Did they have a 10?
being above the 1 of 1 is tough.
Yeah, that's tough for me.
I'm looking to see I'm looking to see PSA 10. Okay, so there is now a PSA 10 of the out of 10 that sold at the beginning of last season for $20,500. So this is the out of 25 in a 1010. The out of 10 in a 1010 sold for $20,500 before last season.
See, honest. This
So-
honesty. Now,
I want to put all the cards on the table.
You have always
Put all the cards on the table.
Such full disclosure and honesty. You and Teapot, I love it. Thank you so much for that, man.
Yeah, and there's the 1010. The 1010 on the
Oh, that's
out
beautiful.
of 10.
Goodness gracious, that's dark.
Yeah.
Almost a black, dark blue.
That
It's
one
dark.
is nice. That one sold for $20,500.
Okay.
So I'm high on my sticker for
Okay.
sure. I'm high on my sticker.
Yeah. And I understand the sentimentality, but I couldn't be quite that high in my head. But you've always worked with me, so I know that
Yeah.
me and you, we think the same.
Yeah, I'm definitely high on my sticker.
Yeah.
If we're gonna do a deal for this card, I got to get the Luka in it.
You would have to get the Luka?
Yeah, I really want to get the Luka in it because that's the one that I'm giving up a PC card for a card that's got upside.
It has incredible upside.
And that's why I
you
like
could
it.
see where I'm scared. It was scared, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
this is so. But I didn't want to do both.
What's that?
I didn't want to do both.
Yeah.
But maybe a separate deal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come back the next day. We've done this before, where you knew you liked the card and you came with something else the next day. I'm sure people are gonna come with some Shohei or some LeBron during that time, and you're a genius. So you come with that. I could pull this and won't leave. Without us working another deal
if we
and work.
pulled out the Kobe and we did this and we put this in the deal, what else do you think would go in the deal on your side? Because obviously I've got this well over sticker, or the sticker's probably well over actual value, but at the same time, obviously there's still a
gap.
a good size price gap between those two.
Okay, I told you I value this at 10.
Right.
It sounds like now that this is closer to 15 and 16. You would agree with that?
I was thinking more like 18, but yes, the out of 10 that sold for a little over 20,000 was before last season. So it was before Shohei did his 50-50 thing and everything like that. But
Believe it or not, that stuff hasn't really won as much. I was thinking more Acuna's playing now, and that helped that side.
He's back.
Shohei really, I have that market. It really hasn't done what it's done.
Right.
Only in the heads of all the dealers. Does that make sense? So this card right here, they all had it at I'll put that in my case for $12,000, but really it's $5,000 card. I mean, depending upon the hype of it. So you said 18. I mean, meet in the middle, maybe like 16, 17-ish on top of that. So that puts this back in. You're okay with the Shohei autos, though? To putting something back in?
Maybe.
But you like that Kobe to death, huh?
I mean, the Kobe's pretty cool. The Kobe's pretty cool. Would you consider doing those three? That's not worth a lot, but I toss it in just for good measure.
What about that Shohei? Give me one Shohei.
You want me to toss in the Shohei?
Gotta give me Shohei. Ooh, gosh, ooh. You like this better? You like this better than the graded one? Like the raw one better than the graded one?
No, I like that one better. I was just
Okay.
trying to. I
More
was trying
fair,
to make the deal better for you. I mean, I'd happily do that.
No. I was just wondering, did you like? No, wait, hold on.
Oh, I like that one. I'm not in love with printing plates.
Man, ooh, it's this that's the absolute heartbreaker.
Actually, TK, just to keep it simple. What did we just did that? You walked in asking 10,000 and 5,000. That's 15,000.
That's fair.
I wanted 26,000, which is way too high on that. But I think that's more like an 18,000 type card, probably.
I can do that. Because
You want to do that?
Yeah,
That one's PC now.
That's PC.
I promise you, I'm not going to trade that one. That one's PC.
And I promise you that Luka, that's gonna get your value. I promise you.
I think it will.
Yeah, I think that.
I think it will. I think the Luka will get me the value with him with the Lakers and all that.
Yeah.
I think it will. I'm willing to do it.
Again, a phenomenal, epic trade.
Dude,
we got to do this every year.
Dude,
I don't care.
dude.
Next year, next time after this, we're going to Atlanta. So y'all make sure that y'all, the heads of, we're going to Atlanta. Y'all pick Detroit this time. Go to Atlanta for my man. Sports headquarters.
What a trade, man.
All right, ready to trade, man.
Really
Thanks
appreciate
a lot,
it,
man. It's
TK.
really good to meet you.
Always a
again,
pleasure,
too, man.
dude.
It really
Always
is.
a pleasure. Jake, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Let's see what we got here. Wow. All right, Jake, you walked up with some heat here. All right, so we're looking at a couple of one-of-one gold vinyls here to start, it looks like.
So this was kind of the centerpiece. I thought it was, specifically, applicable for you potentially.
Rookie Kings gold vinyl one-of-one in a PSA 10.
It's a pop one.
That's pretty cool. Well, I mean, it's a
joke.
one-of-one, so I mean, it's I would hope so. If it was a pop two, we might have a problem.
Sure.
Is this Spectra?
Yes.
The John Robinson 101?
The true RPA 101.
The Travis Kelce Kaboom Vertical Gold, the Mahomes Color Blast, the Jameson Williams Downtown Gold, and then a Patrick Mahomes rookie herring on the NFL Players tag.
So that's my best Kareem Hunt card that I have, actually.
Well, it is definitely the best Kareem Hunt card out there. One-of-one on that. What are you thinking price-wise on each of these?
This one hasn't sold since a year ago, January. I went off of the Aiden Hutchinson recent sale of 21 and change, so stickering it at 2,500. Just depends on what I'd be getting in return. Similar here, hasn't sold for a while, basically extrapolating up to 5K. This one in the low 3,000s.
Okay.
This one, 1,800.
Okay.
Depending on where you're valuing your cards at, if we're going strictly hard off of hard data, or if we're going, it feels like this, the market's changed and extrapolating.
Got.
Be in the mid-teens, 12 to 15,000.
Okay.
Then right here, same thing as I mentioned there. Strictly off of hard data, probably around 12,000.
I'm going to take a few off just to clear the deck and make it a little simpler.
Sure.
These three are cool. So my reaction is I like the Penix, but I don't think I could get anywhere close to that for a one-of-one insert. What cards of mine are you interested in?
So I like the Jordan Skybox credentials.
Okay.
And then, the Caitlin Clark Color Blast, if that's still available.
That one I put to the side, but I can bring the Jordan out.
Okay. So why'd you put the Clark to the side?
I've got a guy who...
Got a strong offer?
Yeah, I got a strong offer on that one.
Well, I got a strong offer on this one.
Do you?
If it gives me leverage, sure.
Okay. I hear you.
I'm just giving you a hard time. So, so those two. And then I think you had a couple of the Mahomes, Kelsey, and then Knicks, Elway, downtowns.
Let me grab those
smaller
cards for you.
liquid ones, yeah.
Okay, let me grab those real quick. All right, so these are the three of mine that you are probably most interested in.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, obviously the Jordan, beautiful, beautiful card.
So could you kind of, so that was one where I didn't see
Sure.
that value. So maybe you could talk me through how you landed at 12.
In general, with these types of cards, you know, the PSA version is going to significantly outsell, obviously, the BGS version in similar grades. Sometimes the PSA will sell for what a BGS 2 grades higher will sell for. The last PSA 7 that sold that I saw was 2 years ago, sold for $8,000, right?
So
a BGS 9 recently did, just recently sold, a BGS 9 just recently sold for $13,500.
Right, so
and I think the 7 might sell for a little shy of the 9, but it would sell for more than a BGS 8, maybe more than a BGS 8.5.
So it would. So that's kind of where I wanted to get the conversation to, was you're trying to find the next best thing,
Right.
as far as value. It's difficult. It feels like a not super compelling argument to, there's a lot of guesswork in saying a 7 would outsell a 9. Not saying it's totally crazy. It's just a little flimsy.
It
And
is.
So that's why I said, or what I said earlier about depending on how we value that,
Right.
how we value this. So I just want to kind of, if we're playing by the same rules, I guess.
I understand. Yeah, so like the Caleb Williams, I'm looking at some other rookies. The Caleb Williams
As a 9.
in a PSA 9 did 7,500.
I hadn't seen that till this morning.
Yeah.
So
And Penix is selling for quite a bit less than Caleb Williams. Obviously,
So-
it's a 10, which matters. Obviously, it does matter, but on kind of rare one-on-one inserts, it maybe matters a little bit less than what it would for a typical card.
So I understand that that's the prevailing sentiment in the market. I don't know why the condition of a card would matter less when it's rarer. So that, I guess, markets aren't purely logic based,
Right.
but I don't know if you can see my line of thinking there, that the condition still matters.
Condition matters. It's because there's no options to choose from. It's a one of one's a one of one. If it's a PSA 10, PSA 9, PSA 8, it kind of matters a little less. If it's an out of 10, well, now the 10 is going to command the premium. The PSA 10 will command the premium over the PSA 9 because there will be, that makes it the special of the gold out of 10. So that's why. This one I see a very recent sale for $2,800.
So they went 23, then raw 25, then I think 26.50, 27, 8, 28.
Yeah.
So everyone has gone up
A little bit.
kind of correcting from that original low sale.
See if I can get anything on the Mahomes Color Blast here.
So let me tell you, so you're going to see the 29 in
2,900
April,
on the
right?
PSA 10 right there, yeah.
Right, so in April, which is a quarter
Yeah.
of a year ago. A few days after that, the 2024 sold for 3,200.
Okay.
The last sale of the 2024 was 5K.
Man, you're doing a lot of triangulation to try to get the values up on all of these cards. I appreciate your hustle, man, but
Is that not what we're doing with this?
I think we're a little more. I think the market on Jordan, is a little
it's
bit.
up.
It's a little more like of a clear pattern on all of this stuff. All of these, 90s Jordan inserts.
So I'm going here. I'm just saying things that are true out loud. Obviously, I'm going to start high. I'm not
I understand.
gonna start
Okay,
low.
here's my offer. Here's
Sure,
my
go
offer.
ahead. Okay.
I will trade you these 3 for those 3. I think that's a good offer. It's probably a bit off from where you want to be, but I think that's a fair offer.
So let me ask. So what do you think that should be valued at?
I'm just putting 4,000 to 6,000.
I guess my thing is I wish you could kind of explain why.
Because the Caleb, which it just sold, what did I say it sold for? Like less than 7,000.
I guess we disagree about the condition and
Yeah, but
whether that
Caleb's
matters
way
or not.
outselling Penix right now. Number
I'm
one
not-
draft pick,
not
all
arguing-
all
not
that type
arguing
of thing,
that.
right? Honestly, I think it's a great offer for you. And if you don't want to do it, I totally get it. Like no.
So I need a minute. I
Okay.
gotta think about like my cost basis
Okay.
and that sort of thing. So if you can just bear with me for
Take
a
a
minute.
second. If you're unsure about it, like you can take the cards, think about it for the next day or 2. I don't know that I'll still have these.
No, I understand.
But if you want to come back around later, maybe I'll still have all of them.
I think I'll probably, do what you said.
Okay.
Just kind of think about it.
I appreciate it, Jake. I get it. Hey,
Yeah.
Do the right thing for you. I'll be around. If you change your mind, let me know. Thank you for showing me the cards.
So I guess I would ask that, if I have a change of mind or whatever, am I, open for me to come back and,
Yeah.
kind of revisit?
Just let my team know. I can't promise the cards will still be here.
No, I understand.
But if they are, come on over.
Sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
Alrighty,
Jay.
thanks again.
Good to meet you.
Alrighty, take care.
All right, guys, I don't know. I don't think he should have walked away from that deal. Honestly, I think I made him a heck of an offer. I'm surprised he didn't take it. I'm kind of shocked he didn't take it. What do you guys think in the comments? Should he have taken it? I think he should have.
You want to take a look at a couple of cards of mine if there's anything you're interested in or not?
Sure. Are you trying to sell or trade, or what are you trying to do?
Probably trade.
This is quite the stack you just put in front of me here. Beautiful vintage, really nicely conditioned vintage here. Look at that Pee Wee Reese card. That's really nice. Pete Rose. Did you buy this like as a collection off somebody, or how did you accumulate all of these?
That shows, and
Okay, so you just picked him up.
it's all stuff I've gotten in the last week.
Really nice stuff.
Thank you.
That's a nice Hank Aaron. It's a good copy of that.
Yeah, it is a pretty solid copy.
Yeah, that's a solid copy. Good surface, good color on that. Slightly off center, left to right, but like presents really, really well. I'm gonna get one of these Cracker Jack Shoeless Joes someday.
15 or 14?
I would love to get the 14.
So would a lot of people.
They're very, very expensive.
Yeah.
That's a nice Jackie. Man, you got nice cards. Look at that. Look at the Gehrig. Goodness gracious. Man, I mean, like, look at this spread here. Look at these. Let's look at all those side by side. And then there was the ultra modern. Look at that. That's a fun thing about cards. Like, that's cool too. That's cool, and look how it stacks up with all of that. That's a nice looking Jordan. The 1996 Bowman's Best Michael Jordan Atomic Refractor. Those atomic refractors from 96 Bowman's Best are really nice. I just opened up a box of this recently, and I didn't do well on grading it. So a 9 is actually a tough grade on a card like that. Precious Metal Gems Aikman. Out of 50. Look at that Jackie Robinson cut signature. That's nice. These are probably the ones I'm most interested in. Obviously a wide variety of stuff there, but yeah, I mean, I'm open to talking about a trade if you want to talk about a trade. I'm not buying right now at this level, but I'm open to talking about a trade if anything caught your eye.
You can wire me.
What's that?
Said you can wire me. I know where to find you.
I can. I don't have anything. This is all my high-end stuff that I brought with me.
What about the Yamal?
The Color Blast?
Yeah. That one's a little high, right?
I think I got that one slightly high. I think recent sales around 6,000 on that, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know how much I want to trade the vintage for the like. I'd rather have these players than the Breeze or Yamal. Like the Jordan,
I get it.
It's a question mark of what it's actually worth. That's why I didn't know if you had any.
I mean, I'm open to talking about the Jordan Love Flawless, and I'm open to talking about the, if you don't want to trade the vintage, I'm open to talking about the Jordan Atomic, and I'm also open to talking about the Troy Aikman Precious Metal Gems. I understand if you don't want to trade like Lou Gehrig or Jackie Robinson or Hank Aaron, What do you think this one's worth?
Sold for $15.40 June 25th. So 6 weeks ago, did $15.40 in a PSA 6.
Yeah, I see it.
The Jordan Love, someone just asked me, so I screenshot it. So here's all the patch auto recently. An 8.9 out of 25 to 28.80. It's also patch dependent. Those are both two colors. About a 28.5 to 31. Yep. It's a 10. Yep. And then this was a PSA 9 in the 25 that did, this is July preseason, did 38.89.
Yep.
So out of 15 and 9, and he's playing well. I mean, the last 2 weeks he's played super well. I think it's probably like 6.
So 6,000 on the Jordan Love. And where would you be on Aikman given that other sale?
Trade, I mean, in the last 6 weeks, 90s inserts probably up a little, and it's probably a little more. It's probably closer to 2.
And then what about the Michael Jordan Atomic Refractor?
One of these just sold for 4,700. Yeah, that's probably really reasonable on the love with what everyone's asking. Not that they've sold, but
Yeah. I mean, I see this offseason an SGC 9.5.
no one's buying that card in SGC though.
Yeah, it did a little over. It did 4,050.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah, it did 4,050 in a 9.5.
Pretty good. Out of 15?
That was the out of 15.
What were the patches on the SGC 9.5?
Yeah, I mean, they were 2-color patches, but they didn't look quite as nice as those two.
An SGC 9.5 2 weeks ago did 5,500 on this. I would rather have an PSA 9 over an SGC 9.5 though, right? On this card?
I would. But some people pay a little premium for the 9.5.
The PSA 10 a month ago did 24 grand, which 10 multipliers are so crazy, it's kind of irrelevant.
I could get behind 5,500 for the Jordan Love. I'd have trouble getting a 6. I could do 5,500.
Maybe, I guess it just depends on, like, if we're talking cash versus trade versus what trade, like what price.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, it just depends what. We are going crazy.
That's been nuts, man. That's been nuts.
I mean, everything. This car was 11,000 6 months ago.
Yeah. I mean, all the iconic stuff's going nuts.
Breeze isn't even that iconic, though, relative to other GOATs. Like, he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but
Right.
how many people actually ask for Breeze? All his rookie stuff's in the team. No one cares about.
I had a guy offer me 16.5 cash on that just actually an hour ago, believe it or not. I turned it down.
Straight cash?
Straight cash.
Yeah, well, that might make the deal easier if you could find him, because I'll definitely take that if we make a deal.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would. I mean, I don't know what you're into it for, but
Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to get on auction? Even if it did 16.8, 17, 17.5, 16.5 cash, I'm assuming that's the highest comp too.
Yeah, I mean,
Unless you just want to hold in and think it'll go up, but he's not a huge personality. He's just kind of a quiet, hangs out with his kids. So, like, what's he going to go up for? Everyone already knows he's a Hall of Famer.
the guy who offered it is still here.
Am I wrong in saying that? Like,
so my thought on it was that if you look at the market, if you look at like what Brady, Elway, Marino, some of those other guys have done over the last year, their stuff has really jumped.
Yeah, but Elway Marino's a different era, so you can't really compare it.
It's fair.
Brady you can't compare Brady to Rodgers or...
I just think that when you tend to see a little bit of a halo effect that occurs, right? Like you see the blue chip guys, the most iconic guys, the GOATs rise, and then you start to see the players like one tier below them, their key iconic cards tend to then start to tick up as well. I think Breeze is currently in that ticking up stage.
So when Jordan's been going crazy, has Patrick Ewing and Spud Webb been going up? I mean, it's the same thing.
I think Breeze is better than I don't think you can compare Breeze to Patrick Ewing and Spud Webb. Breeze has got a ring. Breeze matters so much to the city of New Orleans. Like Breeze has got a big place in football history, more than Spud Webb has. I mean,
Yeah, but I mean,
I understand.
I still think they're like Patrick Ewing, like Hall of Famer guys, like from the '80s.
Yeah,
86 Fleer 10s.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the best.
Well, hey, if you want to trade me for it, you can go cash it out for 16.5 cash right now. Yeah, I mean, as if we want to work out a trade, I'd be comfortable at the Love at 5,500. I'd be comfortable on the Aikman at 1,800. It's weird because there was a PSA 8 of that recently that just did 2,000. It's a lot lower. And I see an SGC 9.5. Yeah. Guess there's a pretty big Bray premium on that.
Because the 10s are so hard to find, maybe. I mean, I've seen cards that are $300 in a 9 and are like 10K for a 10.
Yeah, I know you're right.
The multiplier is insane. Not like you'd expect on other cards.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I would be comfortable on that, right? I mean, one sold the other day, as you said, for 5,700, 5,800. I mean, I'm comfortable at that number.
Right. So your number puts you at like 13K, right?
Yeah, right around 13K. Depending on what you want to trade for and if we can agree on a price on it, right?
It'd make the deal a lot easier if I knew I could sell that for 16.5, because then
I'm pretty certain you could. I'm pretty certain
like
you can.
Cash or like the guys, do you know?
Like actual cash, yeah. He's got a table set up over there. He said he was going to keep the offer open and to go buy his table if I wanted to.
Do you know where? Can I go ask him real quick? Well, it's a win-win.
What were you going to offer on it then? Like, what were you?
Like on top?
Yeah.
Like assuming I can sell it for that much?
Because obviously I could have sold it to him for that much. So like, what are you thinking?
I mean, I kind of wanted 626, so I wanted 14. You wanted to be at 13. So if I'm getting, so if we, well, you turned it down, so you'd want more. Well, I don't know if you care about the cards more. Like if I added, if we met in the middle, and then I added 3K, that'd be the 16.5 on the values between 13.5 plus 3,000 cash. I don't know if you value the cash.
Yeah, but
I
would be better. I value the cash more. So in that scenario, I'd be better off just selling it to him. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, because I could have just sold it to him then.
I mean, were you close? Like, you wouldn't have taken 17? Like, you had to be close, right?
I said I would take 16.8, and he wouldn't go above 16.5. I wouldn't go below 16.8. Stupid to lose it over $300, but it's the type of car that I'm just like, I'm just not going to do it, because I told him I would sell it to him at the last sale, which was just a 10, but this is a 1010. He's got the premium of that. I'm like, I'll sell it at 16.8. It just sold for that the other day.
I'm shocked that 10 auto doesn't add much value, but
it should add value.
Should add more than it does.
Should add value. That's why I said I would do it, and then he gets the upside of that. And
so if we met in the middle there, you were like 13.1. If I give you 3,300, would that get you to your 16.8?
No, I'd want 3,800 cash, because I've got these three.
So you're saying firm at 13 on the value?
Yeah, 13 on the value. That gets me the number I wanted on that, which was 16.8. Now I'm taking a bunch of cards instead of cash, so that's a little more risky for me.
Not really when it's Jordan.
Right.
I mean, I guess this could go up or down, but
the Jordan Love's got obviously some variance.
Right now, he's probably he's done more than any other quarterback, right?
If you'll give me 3,800 cash plus those three cards, we can go find the other guy and verify that he'll cash you out on that card for 16.5, and then we can get the entire thing done.
Okay, all right, let's do that, because then I bought a lot today, so that would be fine, assuming we can
find him. Okay, well, that's interesting, right? So, I mean, that Drew Brees deal that I turned down earlier because we couldn't get the number I wanted on it, which was 16,800. Now it might happen as part of a three-way deal, which is going to be really interesting. Here were the three cards that I pulled out that I wanted, and I picked these out because I actually do think Jordan Love continues to have a lot of upside this season. Man, I mean, look, I'm basing it off of a couple of games, but those were a couple of really good games for these guys. And so there's opportunity for this card to be worth a lot more over the course of this season. I know I'm taking a big risk, but I'm okay taking that risk, thinking there's a lot of upside there. This is just a beautiful card. Beautiful card. The Jordan market's been red hot, which doesn't mean that that's always the right time to buy into a red hot market. Sometimes you got to be careful. But Jordan stuff long term, you're talking real low population. I think the pop in this grade, I want to say, is less than 10. So really beautiful card. And then this one's got upside too. I think this one, he might have had a little bit underpriced in the grade. That's pop one with one higher. So I like that one as well. So that's why I picked these three cards out specifically, and we'll see if it works out.
Barely left 10 minutes ago.
Oh, she left 10 minutes ago? What would you take for the Jordan Love just cash?
I mean, I'd kind of rather just do it, unless it's like right there. I'd kind of just rather you hold them, see if he comes tomorrow, and then it's...
We could try to do that too.
Right? Like...
So you want me to hold the three cards, and then either he shows up tomorrow, he does the 16.5, and then I send you the cash?
Yeah, so you'd send me 12, right. You'd wire me 12.7.
12.7, yeah, 12.7. Or he doesn't show up, I don't sell the Drew Brees, I ship you the three cards. Okay, so the guy who wanted to buy the Drew Brees left. I messaged him, he hasn't responded back. We're hoping he shows back up tomorrow, but that guy with these three cards is gone tomorrow. So he's trusting me, he's leaving me with these three cards, and he's trusting that I'm going to be able to sell that Drew Brees tomorrow for the 16.5 and then wire him essentially the difference between what I wanted for the Drew Brees and what these cards are, what I'm willing to pay for these three cards. It's a three-way deal. Bottom line, hopefully the guy buys the Drew Brees tomorrow. I wire him the money. Everyone's happy. Otherwise, I got to ship him these 3 cards back on Monday. We'll see what happens. Hey guys, I'm here with Owen. Owen, it's great to see you again, man. How are you doing? So Owen, you guys probably remember we did a box battle with him last year at the National. I've gotten to know Owen well over the last few years. I've seen him a number of times. And Owen, he's been recovering from a car accident. He's been making incredible progress. Owen, I heard you graduated from 8th grade. You're going into high school this year? That is awesome. And I heard you're coaching a basketball team and they're 9-1. That is awesome. Owen's doing great. He's super sharp kid, great recovery, and a true love for sports cards. And Owen, you want to do a trade deal, right? Let's do it. All right, I want to show first a couple of cards that Owen brought. These are a few PC cards that Owen brought, and these are special ones for me to show. So I met Owen at the National a few years ago, and he actually had one of my cards. I signed it for him, and I gave him a free pack since he had one of my cards. He pulled that out of the pack, which is awesome. And then last year, we did a box battle at the National, and we pulled that out of the box, which is so cool. So I know these are cool cards. I know those are cool cards of yours, Owen. Do you want to do a trade today? What are you thinking?
Do you have Anthony Richards?
I don't have any Anthony Richards right now.
Do you have Joe Burrow?
I do have Joe Burrow. I love Joe Burrow. I do have Joe Burrow. All right, let me show the audience here. I got this Joe Burrow card with me. So, this is Joe Burrow's rookie patch auto from 2020 Prism. That is number to 49. That's the purple power number to 49. And I've got a $1,700 price sticker on it. Is that something you would be interested in maybe trading for? All right, I got the thumbs up from Owen. So he's interested in a trade. All right, these are the cards that Owen brought. Let's take a peek. Owen, by the way, has been going all over the show floor doing trade deals with people using his keypad system here. He's even, Owen, show him the button. I saw some of your funny buttons that you had here. Can we go back to your, hit a couple of these. I want the audience to hear this.
I am so excited to be here. Hey man, how are you doing? Would you add cash?
Would you add cash?
How far apart are we?
How far apart are we?
I am looking for higher end CJ Stroud, Joe Burrow, and Justin Herbert.
Dude, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Like, Owen is not missing a beat. He's able to do deals all over the show floor with his keyboard system here. That's super cool. All right, let's see what Owen's got here, because we want to do a trade for that Joe Burrow card. Oh man, Michael Penix has been hot for me at this card show. Man, Owen, you got a beautiful collection. Oh man, stained glass Joe Burrow. Gosh, look, oh my gosh, that's Owen, you got some crazy cards, man. You got some crazy cards. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Good for you. I mean, that one's pretty cool. Owen, so I'm from Atlanta, and I've been actually getting Penix cards throughout the National this year. Do you know how much that card kind of goes for? Or do you want me to look up comps on it?
1,100.
Okay. All right. So Owen just told me trade value on this is 1,100. I mean, I think I have to take that. I think I got to take that Penix home with me. I mean, this one's a little more than 1,100, but I'd love to have the Penix, and it would be cool to do the trade deal with Owen and to be able to take that Penix home with me to Atlanta. So I think this would be a pretty fair trade deal for Owen. What do you guys think out there? I think that would be a pretty fair trade deal for Owen. All right, so Owen, here's the trade that I'm gonna offer you, okay? I'm gonna offer you my Joe Burrow patch auto for your Penix. What do you think about that? Would you like to do that trade deal?
Yes.
We got a deal. Let's go, man. There you go. We got a trade deal. That's awesome. Thank you, Owen. Donovan Mitchell. Sad end to the season for them. The Jordan Love's interesting to me. What are you What are you looking for in that?
Listed 18 and then 21, so I was asking 17 on that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd be open on, I probably wouldn't pay that much cash for it right now because I do have a nice Jordan Love rookie auto already over there, but if there's something that catches your eye for trade, I'm open to doing that.
I like the Jokic you have over there.
I've got this one up on Veriswap, and people have been just sending me trade offers like crazy for this card.
I've seen it lasted like 12 and 14.
Yeah.
Would you be able to value it like in the middle there, maybe 1350 around there?
I'd work with you on that. Okay. Yeah, I see 18 as the last sale.
Yeah, and then did 21 before.
Market movers, yeah.
Also, the out of 199 just did 16.
Okay. How about the Jokic and 300 cash for the Jordan Love?
Would you be able to do 400?
No, I'm a little. Obviously the last sale of the Love was during season, right? It was back in October, is what I see. So we're out of season now. So probably down a little bit with how things ended.
Yeah, but with other sales, like the Holo does 15. That's not even numbered.
I do 350 cash, but that's where I would tap out.
Ooh.
The Jokic and 350 cash for the Jordan Love.
Coin flip? First of the day.
Oh man, I hate coin flips. How about 360, no coin flip? We'll call it a 360. The Jokic and 360 for the Jordan Love.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, there you go.
All right, thank you.
Done deal. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Hey, good to see you.
Yes,
Jeff.
sir. Devin.
Nice to see you again.
Yes,
how are
sir.
you?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. What you got for me here? You got some cards. You're thinking about trading me, huh?
Yes, sir.
I just picked up a gold of this last night at trade night. What's that one, number 225?
Yeah.
I mean, if I want to build a rainbow, I guess that would be pretty cool, huh?
Yep.
Man, you got all kinds of big stuff here.
Yes, sir.
It's the out of 5, right? Is that the red out of 5 Shohei?
Yes, sir.
What does Pete Crow Armstrong get these days for that kind of card?
It's around 12 to 11K.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's the gold refractor.
That's the true, yeah.
That's the true.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's the true gold refractor, first Bowman from 2020 Bowman draft. Yeah, he's a hot name right now. The Penix is cool, but I've gotten so much Penix. I mean, this one too. I actually recently traded away that card. I recently had that.
Yeah, you traded to me.
What's that?
You traded that one to me.
I did trade that to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was like, man, I recently traded away that card. I traded that to you back in Atlanta.
Yep.
Yeah. How much does that go for?
I wanted 8K. They do 3 to 5 raw.
3 to 5 raw?
Yeah. That's a big name too. He's number 1 prospect now.
So now is that the true gold? Or is that because that's like a Mojo design. But is that the true gold for Select?
I'm not sure.
What of mine were you most interested in?
The Mahomes.
Oh, geez. Okay, let me bring that over.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a Mahomes, obviously downtown with Kelsey, PSA 9.
Yeah.
You mentioned possibly Vinny Superfractor.
Yeah.
2022 finest. Yeah, that's a big Mahomes. That's his 2017 Optic, and then 2017 Vertex Mahomes. Okay, so this one, that's the one you're most interested in?
Yes.
Okay.
And then if I got the Vinny, I could pay cash for the Vinny.
What would you be willing to do, if we were to do a trade on this, what would you be willing to do cash on the Vinny for?
I would do 3K, just cash Vinny.
3 cash on the Vinny?
Yeah.
I think I can do better than that. I think I could do better than that for the Vinny. I appreciate the offer.
Okay.
It's a very nice offer, and I appreciate a cash offer. I wouldn't mind getting some more cash, but here at the National, they got a soccer trade night. I don't know if you know about that, but they got this big soccer trade night going on tonight, actually. So I think if I take that there, I'd probably find some soccer collectors who might actually be willing to come in a little stronger on
How much
that.
would you want, like lowest?
Straight cash, I would sell it for 4K, but that's the lowest I would sell it for.
Okay.
So if you don't want to do that, I totally understand, but I would sell it for 4K straight cash.
Let's see if we can get something done on the Mahomes.
Okay. Oh wow, what do you think that's worth?
I think it's around 13,000.
Okay. So it's Contenders Opt Rookie Ticket Auto
Yes.
to 2. How do you get 13,000 on that?
This is what I think around where the Nebula should sell for. Like, it doesn't sell. Like, I
Right.
don't know what stuff it's like.
Okay. Might have some interest in that. I'll probably pass on that.
Okay.
The Penix I'm so over-indexed on now, but I mean it is a liquid card.
Yeah.
So the Color Blast, how much is that one?
There's like the last three are like 45, 56, and like 48.
3,500, 5,600?
No, 45.
45,
40.
56, and 48.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's been bouncing around a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I would have trouble trading this. Your cards are great, and I like all of them, but do I like them enough to give up what is, I mean, really one of Mahomes' best rated rookies ever? It's a PSA, especially PSA 10. You got a little bit of a color match going on with the red.
What if I got to 20K trade value, and then I throw in 7K cash, and I grab both of these?
That's a reasonable offer.
Or if you want to like save that, I do 4K on top. 20 trade 4,000.
So I would kind of get to assemble my own 20K here.
Yes. I mean, I'm not as interested in this, but like I would add cash just to get on top, like 4K here.
How about this one?
I want 10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting a little bit into risky territory with all of these rookie quarterbacks. How much on the Shohei?
I want 5. I got room on it. The orange does about $1,000, so the red hasn't comped.
Okay. You have anything else for me to look at out of curiosity, or is this kind of most of the big stuff?
I got some other raw stuff if you're interested.
I'll take a peek.
Or I think last time you said you liked that. It's smaller, but it's pretty cool.
You like a lot of the up-and-comers, other than, of course, LeBron and Shohei.
How would you feel about these 3 for those 2, but I put in 3K cash?
I don't know that I want to get the Penix.
The black?
Yeah, just because I got so much in Penix. I already picked up today, or over the last couple of days, I picked up over 10 grand worth of Penix cards, which is awesome. I love them. Well, actually, no, I picked up, close to 20K in Penix cards.
Yeah.
I'm kind of Penixed out right now. I'm overloaded. I'm taking a risk. Yeah, I don't see any of the golds that have sold.
I can show you the raw sales.
I see the raw sale at 3,400. Oh, I see 5,200, 3,000. Yeah, I see 3,400, 5,200, 3,000. So you said you put it at like 4,000 and then kind of doubled it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said like kind of 11 to 12 on the P. Crow Armstrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm seeing last few sales of that. 9,300 is the last sale I see on that one.
Really? Okay.
One did 9,300 late last month. The one before that did 10K.
Okay.
Then the one before that did 10.7.
Okay.
Then the one before that did 4,000 because that was before the season.
Okay. How do you feel about the McCarthy?
Man, I just don't know how you go about pricing that. I mean, it's a cool card, but like you said you got kind of price guidance on that because you were kind of looking at other nebulas?
I just kind of asked around, if I'm being honest. Just what other people thought.
That just sold for raw for 5,700.
Okay.
That's the nebula out of 2 of the Patch Auto.
Patch.
I don't know how those compare to these.
Yeah.
But
That was raw, right?
That was raw.
Okay.
That's a 9.5, obviously.
Yeah.
What's that variation called?
It's numbered at 88. I'm not positive what it's called. I think it's from the international box.
Do you know what that goes for?
I think it's around 200 might be low, but it's maybe something around that.
Is that that's the China Red Dragon.
Okay. How much cash would you need on top of these 3 cards?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now.
Okay. That would put us like around 22,000, right?
Use a calculator.
Put this at 10, 8, 45. It's a 12, 22.5.
So the values that I'm getting are probably like 20,800 on those three.
Okay.
I put this at 7,000 instead of 8,000. I didn't quite double it for the last sale. I think I'd said was around 4, or you averaged them around 4, but the last sale was a little below that.
Okay.
So I had that one at 7.
Okay.
45, and then I had that one at 9,300, which was the last sale on it.
Okay.
So that puts it at 20,800.
Okay, so how much cash would you want on top for this one?
Would you do those? I mean, I would do those 3 and 4,000 cash.
If I threw this one in, would you do 2,500 cash?
So you're offering those 4 cards.
Yep. And then again, I'd do 5,500 if you threw that into 5,500 cash.
Okay, so you're offering those 4 cards plus 2,500 cash for that,
Yeah.
or plus 5,500 cash for that.
Yes.
Those 4 cards plus 6,000 cash, and you got a deal for those 2.
If I threw this in and then do the initial 5,500.
What if you just did those 4 cards plus 3,000 cash just for that, and then we exclude this from the deal?
Plus, how much did you say? 3,000?
Those 4 cards plus 3,000 cash for that.
3,000?
Because you would offer 2,500, right?
Yeah. Can we split it?
Yeah. Those 4 cards plus 3,000 cash.
Can we split it 2,750?
No, I kind of want to hold it to 3,000. I'm definitely giving up not only the better card, but the only guy on this table who is by any, like a sure thing on that.
What if I did 2,750 and I put this back in?
Those 4 cards plus 2,750 cash. These 5 cards.
Yes, sir.
Plus 2,750 cash for that.
Yep.
Deal. Done. Good doing a trade deal with you, man.
Appreciate you. Yes,
wow. Oh man, these trade deals today are wild. What is happening? Mr. Rodriguez.
How you doing, man?
Hey, welcome to Cards HQ.
How you doing?
Thank you for coming by to see us.
We're looking to make a deal here.
You want to make a deal? All right, we got.
I'm looking for 2 cards. Go ahead, you go first.
I got some Yankees. Are we looking for Yankees?
No,
Are we looking for Mariners? Are we looking for Rangers?
0 for 3.
None of the above. What are we looking for?
I'm looking for Timberwolves Legends. 2 cards.
Timberwolves. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can understand why you're looking for Timberwolves Legends.
Number 1, Kevin Garnett.
Kevin Garnett.
And
Yep.
The second one is Anthony Edwards.
Tough. Well, you know what? We have a few. We have a few. Okay, so we got a couple of. That's kind of a value card. That's a 1995 Topps Kevin Garnett in a PSA 10.
What kind of condition?
PSA 10, so it's perfect. That is a perfect. That is a very nice Kevin Garnett card.
Right.
1995 Topps. Anthony Edwards. That one's cool. This is his rookie year 2020 Clearly Donruss PSA 9. That's a 0 gravity, so that's kind of a short print. It's a cool card. This is also an Anthony Edwards. That's kind of a high-end one. That's his silver rookie card in a 10. This is a really cool Topps Chrome, 2003 Topps Chrome. This is a refractor Kevin Garnett in a PSA 9. 2003 Topps Chrome is a really popular set because that was LeBron's rookie year. So people love collecting 2003 Topps Chrome. Also Dwayne Wade. So all of the players in 2003 Topps Chrome are pretty popular.
1 through 4 as far as most important.
Most important. Okay. Well, I'm a old school basketball and a Topps guy, so I like the 2 Garnetts. But the younger generation obviously loves the Anthony Edwards stuff, right?
Of these,
And
which one is more important?
what do you think? Do you go with the older? Do you go with the 95? Or do you go with the 2003? What do you think, Ryan?
You gotta go 2003.
I mean, the 2003 refractor, that one's a little more valuable, right? What's our price point on both of those?
They're both at $60.
They're both at $60.
All right.
I mean, I think the 95, obviously being older.
I would go for the 95
You go for the 95. That's a PSA 10.
That's just me.
I mean, that's older. That's probably where you would go. If you're only getting one, I would probably get that
And then
one.
with these two,
Silver Prism. It's quite a bit more expensive, but that's kind of an
What's the
iconic.
F-cut?
That's kind of an iconic
what's
rookie
the
card.
ask?
What are we like 900?
No, 725.
Wait.
725.
725. What are you
725.
trying to let this guy take advantage of us? What are we doing, Ryan?
That's expensive.
What are we doing? That's not expensive for that
about
card.
the
That's a good
95?
price. These are both $60 each.
$60.
Either of these for
I like
60 bucks. The 95, 60
That's more
bucks.
my range.
Okay.
How about
By the way, you're dealing with a Shark Tank judge here. You're not supposed to give him. You're supposed to go up, and then he's going to give you an offer, and then that's how this works, Ryan. That's how this works.
so this is 750. How about this one?
What is that, right? Shoe something?
250.
250 on that one.
Right. So 60 is 120. 750. And you said 250?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're at like what? That's like 11. That's
I'm gonna make you
1,000.
an offer.
Okay.
I'll give you a cool 1,000
Okay.
for all four.
What do you think, Jeff?
That's a shark offer right there.
It is a sharp offer.
That's a shark offer.
I'm frozen with that.
All right, I got a counter.
Well, I'm a fanatic shareholder.
$5 million for the 4 cards and 5% ownership of Cards HQ. It's honestly a good deal. It's honestly a good
5%
deal.
of the Wolves?
5% ownership of Cards HQ. Oh, if you want to trade me some Timberwolves ownership, I'm talking the whole card shop enterprise back
Think
here.
about that. Okay.
If you want to trade some Timberwolves ownership though, as part of this, as part of this.
I don't know.
Okay, so he offered 1,000 for all 4 cards. It's a little on the low side.
A little low.
What are you?
Sharky.
What are you thinking? So we're at what, like 1120 on it? Is that right?
Yeah.
What were we at on that one? 725 or 750?
725.
That's less
Okay.
than a 50% discount.
That's not too bad.
And I'll tell you what.
1,020.
No,
The-
I'm gonna give you 1,000 final offer, and I'm gonna throw on 2 tickets for both of you when the Timberwolves come to Madison Square Garden or in Minnesota.
Okay, that's a hell of a deal.
It's
That's
a
an
deal.
immediate yes. That's an
That
immediate
is
yes.
really-
Nice to meet you.
Nice
Gabe.
to meet you. Gabe?
Yep.
Nice to meet you, Gabe. You came
Thanks.
here to do a trade?
Yep.
All right, what do we have here? You got some nice cards here, Gabe.
Thanks.
How did you get into cards?
My dad, he had a card shop, and I grew up basically down there.
Okay.
So
Where at?
Moline, Illinois.
Okay. Does he still have the card shop?
He passed away last year, so now
dad
it's
passed away.
so now it's me, my grandma, and my uncle Jimmy.
You guys are running the card shop?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. So you got your own card shop. How old are you, Gabe?
12. Well, I just turned 13, so
How long have your dad had the card shop for?
30 years.
Oh my gosh. So your whole life growing up,
Yeah.
your dad had this card shop.
Yep.
I'm sure you loved being part of the card shop.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it means a lot to be able to keep it going now that he's gone. But I mean, it's just continuing what I helped do down there before he died. So, and continuing what he did. I've gone down there every day during the summer so far.
Wow. Goodness gracious. What's the name of the shop?
Triple I Sports Cards.
Okay. And where is it again?
Moline, Illinois.
Wow. Okay. And do you guys do any online? Do you guys?
Yep, we have an eBay and a Beckett store.
Well, definitely tell everybody.
Our
what this
eBay
is.
store is Triple I Sports Cards, and so is our Beckett store.
Okay.
Then we have a Facebook page where we give out updates on our new products coming in and new deals and stuff in store.
It's like your dad's legacy.
Yeah.
And now you stepped up at age 13 now to keep your dad's legacy going.
Yep.
That's awesome, man. You're so
Thanks.
upbeat about it. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
We got to get everybody following this kid and his store. Like, that's wild, this story. So on Facebook, is that the best place for people to follow you? Triple I Sports Cards on Facebook?
Yep.
Okay. Go give him a follow right now, seriously. On Facebook, Triple I Sports Cards. Goodness gracious, I hope to make it to your store someday.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I hope you do too.
What a wild story. Okay, awesome. But hey, you got some great cards.
Thanks.
I
I'm open
really
to
like
trading
I really like the Giannis Kaboom. This is the new Kabooms this year, where they return back to that cartoony style of Kaboom. I don't have one of these new Kabooms this year, so I would love to trade you for this. Are you open to do a
Yeah.
trade on this? Are there any cards of mine that you saw that you're interested in? Or I could just bring some over.
Yeah, just bring some over.
How much is this worth?
Last sale, I think, was around 800.
Okay, let me bring a few cards over. So this stack here, why don't you take a look through here?
Okay.
These are all probably worth 800 or above in some cases, but just to kind of give you.
I mean, the Wemby is
we'll kind of
nice.
stack some of these out here. I mean, if there's any of those that appeal to you, I'd be willing to trade for any of them.
I mean, the Wemby and then the Mantle. I'm a big vintage collector too.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would do either. This one bounces around. Like I've seen sales as low as like 700 on that one. And then there's some sales that are over 1,000.
Yeah.
It kind of bounces around with eye appeal a little bit. So I would trade you. I would trade you this for any of these, whichever card you like the best. I'm happy to trade.
I mean, I would do either of the Wembys.
Either of the Wemby autos.
Yeah.
So this one or this one. Well, this one's the more valuable one. That one's out of 35.
Yep.
This one's out of 75. So I would suggest trading for that one because that way you're definitely getting more value in the deal. You want to do that?
Yep.
All right.
Do it.
Let's trade the Giannis for the Wemby auto. Gabe, I'm happy to do that deal for you. You're a great young man.
Thanks.
That's awesome, man. There you go. Enjoy that
Thank
card.
you.
I'm going to take this awesome Giannis Kaboom. I appreciate it. Gabe, it was an honor to meet you, man.
It's an honor to meet you too.
Thank you. I hope to make it to your store someday.
Yeah, thank
you.
you.
Keep up the good work, dude, for real.
I will.
Yeah, it's really nice. A lot of those have a lot of greening on them. So a lot of them are, kind of.
In trade, I have a few things.
I guess that's 2001. So I mean, I guess that's kind of rookie Tiger, right? It's pretty cool. It's really nice. So that's from the new dynasty, Gold Aaron Judge. So you're interested in the Jordan?
I do.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice copy of that card. 96 Topps Chrome had this issue with the print process, You see it, that's obviously Kobe's rookie year. And so many of those Kobe rookies from 96 Topps Chrome are just green. I used to own one that was a BGS 10.
It's still
but it was so green, the Kobe rookie, that I was like, I actually ended up just not even wanting it in my collection because I'm like, it's just tough to look at, Thankfully, Topps figured out the issue, and corrected it for future years. But this was the first year of Topps Chrome basketball, 1996, and the print process, for whatever reason, just had that issue. Yeah, I think his market for these types of cards has doubled since then. So that's kind of where I came up with the price on it. A 9 sold, a 9 just recently sold for $10,500.
Yeah, but when this was doing 2,500, the 9 was doing 6K.
Yeah.
So you kind of get like a ratio there.
Yeah. So now the 9's doing 11K, and so.
It's like a little less than 2x of a difference.
Yeah. So that's. Yeah, 11, 13, 8. Yeah. So. Yeah, that would place, if you did the same ratio, that would place at high 4s. I put a little of extra premium on it because of the fact that it's a really nice copy of it. Would you, I'm kind of interested in the Judge and the Tiger.
Yeah, I mean, the Judge has actually a comp at, I think it's 28.50, and the Tiger has a comp at 9 and a comp at 14. But the 14 comp has like a 2-color patch, and obviously patch color, like on that matters, but.
It looks like a lot of the Dynasty stuff from like previous years.
They do less for some reason.
They do a little less. I'm seeing like, 2,500, even 1,300. Now those ones are horizontal ones. 1,900 on this one, horizontal.
Yeah, I mean, the
2,000.
The horizontals from this year are doing like 2K, and then the vertical has a comp at 28 and the comp at 27.16.
Okay.
So that's kind of where I valued it at.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think probably my guess would be the market on this card will probably come down a little bit. Typically, the first sale or two you see of a brand new card from a brand new release is a little higher, and then the market settles down a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised if this comes down a little closer to what previous years Judge out of 10s are doing. Let me look up at that Tiger real quick. Yeah, these don't do much raw or lower graded, so I guess the grade makes a difference there. So I think I would be mainly interested in the Judge. I mean, I don't know if you have anything else you'd want to trade, or if you'd want to do the Judge in cash. Maybe we could work something out there.
Try to do that. I mean, I think that's, like high twos where the comps are 27, 28, and I think this is high fours. So however we break it down, I think there's a 2K difference.
Okay.
I would have like 1,800 cash on top. This is a very beautiful copy. I just don't know, because there isn't a comp in the next one. I just don't know where it's going to be. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm taking the gamble when you have multiple set comps on that.
Yeah, I do worry. I would put this. I was kind of thinking 2,500 on this, and I agree. Like, it sold twice for a little bit above that. I just look at like the previous year's ones, which are less, and I worry that the next time this sells, it will come down a little bit, just because, you know, I think there's probably a little extra interest in it being one of the first one or two that had ever sold. So you offered the Judge and 1,800 cash for the Jordan.
I can go back to I have maybe some stuff on my table. I can go back and see if I have anything else I moved. Is there anything you're looking for in specific?
I mean, I like high-end stuff of good players. Yeah, I don't think I could do it for 18. I really feel like I should be able to get 5,500 for the Jordan.
I do agree it's a beautiful card. I just don't know, because I think the ratio does put it, and the PSA 9s, like, I just think PSA 9s are premium. Like, I have a few other ones in the PSA 9, and the PSA 8 does like way less.
Yeah.
And another thought too is like maybe crossing him to Beckett, or you could go that route and see. But where would you be cash with the Judge?
Yeah, the centering on this is pretty impeccable.
It is great. Yeah.
Trying to figure out why I got an 8. The centering's really good. Corners and edges look pretty sharp. That might, right there, I don't know if the camera can see that right there. That might be, I don't know if that's on the card or on the slab. There's a little dot right there. If that is on the actual card, then that's probably your reason for the 8. It's just a tiny little dot right there. Other than that, because I don't see, unless there's another surface issue I'm not seeing, I don't see why it's an 8 otherwise. So the Beckett idea is interesting, because you might get like 9.5 centering on it, 9 or 9.5 centering, and 8.5 surface. You might get, BGS 9 the thing, possibly.
I think a BGS 9 is in that 7 range. Where would you be cash?
I think I would be 2,300. The Judge and 2,300. Honestly, I think that's the lowest I would go on it. You brought a couple of other cards here to look at. The Acuna's nice. Oh, you got it. Okay. I'm noticing a pattern here. That's pretty cool. Oh, and a Vlad Guerrero. The Acuna's are interesting. Obviously, it's not the best moment to be buying Braves cards, as we unfortunately are about to enter the offseason with no playoff run this year. I do like Acuna. I think he's a good long-term acquisition, but I don't know about right now. What's the price on those? Do you know?
A PSA 10 did like 1,800. I think it's like 750.
Okay.
This one is like 650.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say I like the purple one better. So you said 750 on that. Let me take a peek at that. Yeah, so Raw recently did 596.
I feel like people are scared of Raw from 2018, especially like on auction or whatever.
A 9 did 695 a couple of months ago.
I just see a PSA 10 at 19 and 1875. So
yeah, I see those here in Market Movers.
I would throw in 1,250 cash on top to get 4,750 a year.
So you had offered the Acuna and the Judge, and how much cash?
1,250.
1,250. I would do 1,500 cash, but honestly, that's the lowest I would go.
And it's mostly like you're valuing this lower than
a little bit lower. I think I'm valuing the Jordan a little bit higher. I'd want to be in the 5s with the Jordan. So I'm valuing that one a little bit lower. So I think it's just the combination of the two puts us slightly off. Like, not far. Like, I totally respect, where you are on that. And I want to be a little higher on that. So.
Well, I mean, I think comp value on these is fine. It's just there is no comp value on this.
Correct.
That's what we have to agree upon.
Correct.
I mean, we're only $200 off on a 5K deal, so I feel like it's silly to lose over 200. But you could do 1,350 cash.
No, I'd stick at 1,500. I'm slightly hesitant even at that with just how hot the Jordan market's been. It's just gone so berserk recently that I just feel like that's just a good a good place to be on that card. So
Oh, how much is this Judge right here?
That's mine. It's around.
we're trying to make a deal on it. We're trying to make a deal on it. We'll see.
I'm trying to do these and then add cash to get the Michael Jordan card.
Now this one right here.
You like that, Aaron Judge?
Hell yeah. Give it a couple of more years. This car right here is gonna be worth.
All right. I mean, you're selling. Do you work for him?
No.
Are you working for him?
I'm a Yankee fan.
Okay.
I love Aaron Judge.
Yep.
That's the
These guys aren't helping me with my negotiation here. I feel like I'm losing out.
I don't know anything, man.
I think 1350 is a pretty fair
That's the
price.
face of MOB right there.
Man,
Anything else, man?
goodness.
I think
How much you have to pay for them to come over and say that stuff?
Oh, it was a lot. It was a
Yeah,
lot.
can imagine. What are you thinking?
Just 14, get it done.
Oh
I
man,
only have hundreds, so I think that.
only have hundreds.
Yeah, I think I think it's fair. I came up a lot from where I was initially.
I'm sorry to be so firm on it, but I'm going to stick at 1500. I just like the Jordan, and I just really think with how his market's been, I could probably get 5500 for it. That's just my, so.
So.
So I'm coming down 500 from what I think I could probably do on it. If you're being fair, you're being a very fair negotiator, but the Acuna is a little bit over last sale, and we're going into the off season. The Judge, if it sells next time, I don't know that it's going to quite do 2750. Maybe it will. And then the Jordan.
I'm gonna check one thing.
The Jordan, I feel like, is worth a little over 5. So, you know, that combination of things is like, I got to stick to 1500 cash.
1500. Do you take PayPal? Do you do PayPal?
I can't take PayPal. I can take Venmo or Zelle because my PayPal is a business account, so it charges me 3%. Otherwise, I would take your PayPal, but it's going to charge me 3%, which is going to kill the difference anyway.
I'm gonna go check my dad right there if we have Venmo, but.
Okay. Okay. Man, this is like a tedious negotiation over like $100. That's, I mean, we're only $100 apart on a deal that collectively is like $10,000. But when you're trading away Michael Jordan or when you're selling Michael Jordan, especially a blue chip Michael Jordan card like I have there, with it being the 96 Topps Chrome Refractor, like a very good card of his, I just want to get my number. I just want to get my number. I just don't want to, you know, it's just a card that I'm not willing to compromise as much on. So I know it's a big negotiation over $100 now, but like, it's just one of those cards I don't really want to compromise on.
I like the card too much. 1500 Venmo.
You're gonna do it? Yeah. 1500. All right, good deal, man.
Yeah.
Good deal. It's fun to deal with you.
100%.
Sports Card CEO.
Yeah, it's a podcast we run.
Yeah, you guys do a great job with that. Okay, hey, that was a fun deal. I'm glad we got a big deal done here at the Culture Collision Show. I got a beautiful Aaron Judge. I mean, that is a beautiful card, and I'm excited with the playoffs coming. Hey, you know what? Suddenly, I'm going to be a Yankees fan. My Bravos are not in the playoffs this year, so suddenly, I'm a Yankees fan. Yes, my allegiance can be bought with the right card. That's what I'm telling you right now. So go Yankees. Hopefully this thing becomes more valuable as the playoffs go on. Hopefully it shows up big this year. And I picked up a nice little Braves card as well, plus some cash that maybe I can spend later on the show floor.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you,
Good,
Mike?
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
What's your name?
I'm Mike Grimes, how are you?
Good, Mike, I'm doing great. What do we
Good.
got here? We got a lot of stuff here
Oh, we
coming
got
out.
some stuff, man.
Okay.
We got some stuff for you today.
All right.
So I have been a longtime Leaminium Mall collector.
Oh, gosh.
And I've got the entire case, and I couldn't fit it all.
Wait. This entire case is Leaminium Mall?
Every single card in this entire binder is also Leaminium Mall.
Every single card in the binder is Leaminium Mall?
Everything, brother.
Dude, you literally have a binder of slabs of Leaminium Mall?
I do. There's a couple pulled out that are separate, so if you see a few blanks, but...
This is insanity. Whoa. Wow, this is nuts, man. There may be nobody in the sports card market who's gone up more consistently over the last year and a half than Leaminium Mall.
Yeah, it's
so
been
I
great.
could only imagine that you've done really, really well on these.
It's been it's been a good one. It's been a good run. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Wow, and then these are some of the bigger ones here. Oh, beautiful cards.
Yes, it's been a nice run, and really have almost every case hit, almost autos from every set and collection, and you know, cards of all range. So
yeah,
Now, are you?
Looking
So
to have some
what's your
fun.
strategy now? Are you
Yeah.
starting to? His market's at kind of an
Yeah.
all-time high right
Yeah,
now, right?
it is.
Are you starting to sell some of it now, or trade it into other players, or will you just continue to go heavier and heavier into your mall?
I'm still buying heavy.
Okay.
I'm at the point where I've kind of tiered my structure a little bit, so I want to diversify with a few other players and sell a little bit, and then I feel like there's some good bumps coming with the Ballon d'Or and the World Cup.
Yeah, the World Cup coming to the U.S. next year.
There's going to be hopefully some increased buzz here in the United States.
Soccer has been so hot this year,
Yeah, it's been
and
hot.
I was trying to tell people, like, if you go back and watch videos from last year and the year before, I said so many times, buy soccer. I hope you listened, because if you can buy guys like Messi and Yamal, you're doing well right now. All right. Okay, so what are you looking to do today? Like, so I don't have. I maybe have like one Yamal card over there. I don't have
that's
much
okay.
Yamal.
I'm looking to get some football or some basketball. So I saw a couple cards stuck out. There was a Jaden Daniels Gold Select.
Yes.
There's a LeBron Tiger in there. A couple Jordan refractors.
Okay.
And then I saw, and I don't know if it's still there, a few Penix cards. Maybe Gold
okay.
Downtown, stuff like that.
I'd be
So
happy
that's kind of those are the ones that caught my eye, and maybe we can make an exchange.
Let me grab these for you.
Cool.
All right, so let me go through some of these with you here.
Sure.
And I'll show you what we're thinking price-wise. You can tell me kind of what interests you and what might not. That one I got at 4,000, and I could talk through, how I came up with prices on any of this that you might be interested in. This one I've got at 6,000. That's a one of one. This one I think last sold. I just looked that up a minute ago. I want to say it last sold somewhere around 5,700. This one, 3,000. That one I'd have to look up. They're probably somewhere around $1,000 or so. That one I forget. I picked that one up the other day as well. I'd have to look up that one as well. This one 3,500.
Okay.
This one 8,000.
Okay.
This one I had mispriced. I accidentally, actually in my last couple of videos, I had this mispriced. I had a PSA 9 price on it. It's only a PSA 8. So I want to say something. I want to say that's maybe. It has no greening. It's a really nice copy. It might be something like 3,500, something like that.
Okay.
And then that one I've got 12,000 is my ask on that one.
Cool.
So based on that, what do you think you might be interested in?
I think I like, would probably pass. Well, let's set this one to the side.
Okay.
I'm going to pass on that.
Okay.
I like this card. I want to double check pricing wise. I like the Tiger. I like the Penix Gold Downtown.
I can look up prices for you on that.
Would love that. And I think I'll pass on that. Pass.
That one sells all, that's a liquid card.
I know, it is. Maybe on this one, and then I think I'll pass on this. And what was your price?
4,000 on that. It's the auto 25.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I think let's see what we can find on these for now. Yeah.
Yep. So feel free to look up pricing.
Cool.
And I'll give you a little bit of background on these. The Jaden Daniels, at least when I looked the other day, has never sold in a PSA 10.
Okay.
The Raws are doing I think the Raws are doing in the 3s and the 4s. So I essentially doubled that and we're at 8,000. So that's for a PSA 10. So that's where I'm at on that one. The LeBron, the last SGC 9 that sold was early this year. I think it sold for around 2,600. A PSA 9 recently sold for a little bit over 4,000. So I went off the PSA 9 price and took it down to 3,500. So that's where I'm at on the LeBron. And then these two, that one sells a lot. I think as I said, I think it sold the other day for like 5,600, 5,700. That one I need to work on the price for a little bit. The Downtown Gold, the last 4 sales of it are 5,800, 50. These are all raw.
Okay.
5,800, 5,300, 6,500, 6,900, and I don't think there have been any sales of a 10. So basically, I've got it at 12,000. The average of those 4 sales is 6,200. So I doubled it, just shy of doubling, and so my ask on that's 12,000.
Okay.
So that's how I got to that.
So I have this valued around 7,000. There have been a recent few sales in the 5s. There have been sales as high as 6. but it's a relatively low pop. It's a 10, and I think there's a couple accelerators like we talked about earlier coming. I think that this is kind of in the range of this, and
Okay.
I thought maybe would you be open to a straight up trade there?
Okay.
And
You want to work on that?
Start there first. Yeah.
We'll work on that and see if we can get
and
a deal
then we
done.
might be able to. I would like to maybe throw this in a sec, depending on how we do.
Okay.
And the raws for this were around the 3s as well.
Okay.
And that there were some before the rush. He's had a big surge since April, I'd say, maybe April, May.
Okay.
So that as you're kind of looking through that.
Let me bring my son Harrison in here real quick.
Oh yeah, take a look at all the cards, Harrison.
I need your Yamal guidance. What do you think about his Color Blast in the PSA 10?
How much?
Well, he wants to trade it. He's thinking it's around maybe $7,000 or so. He's proposing a trade for my Jaden Daniels Gold. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I'm not sure.
I'll look up price history on it.
Yeah, it seems.
I'll tell you what.
I know you're a big
if we
Yamal
make
believer.
A deal, I got something for you too. I'll tell you what.
Look at all these.
There was only so many I could carry, but there's a lot of really, really nice cards in there.
Look at the zebra stripe.
Yeah, zebra.
How about the 1010 on the tie-dye? And then that one too. Sapphire Selections. Crazy cards. Crazy cards.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, if we can get there, I've got an immaculate first off the print to 25 for Harrison.
Oh wow.
So that raw.
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I think that's a fair. I don't know if there's any.
See, now you just put him on your team. Now you're gonna have Harrison working against me because of course he would absolutely love that card.
Yeah.
He loves Jamal.
I think you should do that.
Yeah. Now he thinks I should do it. A minute ago he said, "I don't know,
I gotta
Dad."
pull the heartstrings,
now
Jeff.
he's like, "You got to do that." Come on,
good.
Dad. So first of all, I very much appreciate the offer and also appreciate your generosity with my son. That's super, super nice. I think we're a little off on values, right?
Okay.
I like this Jamal Color Blast, super clean. PSA 10, there can't be many of those out there in the world right now because I know those are hard to grade. The last time it sold for $5,000 in a PSA 10. Before that was $5,600. Then there were two sales in the $4,800 range. Then it was $5,400. So it's been kind of hovering around $5,000 recently. Up a lot from where it was even a few months ago when it was down around like $3,000, right? I agree with you that Yamal's got a lot of good things ahead. I agree with you that I think I could see his market going up over the course of the next year. But it's a little bit, that's kind of my upside on it, right? Like I'm interested in getting into Yamal in hopes that his market goes up a little bit in the next year. I don't really want to pay today for what it might do over the course of the next year, right? And this, so with Jaden Daniels, obviously, I feel like I've got that priced at probably around what I could go around and sell it for today. Whereas if I try to turn around and sell that today, I'm probably going to more get around $5,000 for it, which is kind of the last sale price of it. So I do feel like we're a few $1,000s apart here between those two cards.
What if we? So there've been a few sales in the 6s, and I think it can get, to that range. I have seen those sales at 5. Not having a sale and the raw being at 3, I think 8's a little high. I was thinking it was closer to 7.
Yeah.
But that still bridges the gap slightly. If we pulled this for this to 199, I think it might get us there, Jeff.
Okay.
This is I would say when Topps recently redeemed this, they had this valued between $1,600 and $1,800.
Okay.
And that was because I had a second one of these stolen out of a package, and they were kind enough, by the way, which I thought is extremely generous, they replaced it with this.
Really?
And I asked
Good
them
for
how
Topps.
they evaluated that, and they had their own, process, as many do. I'd be curious where you think that's at, but
Okay.
I think it might get us there. And a true rookie auto on Topps Finest, numbered.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
I appreciate that. Let me just because you know this Yamal world a lot better than I
Sure.
do.
Take
Obviously,
your time.
way better
Yeah,
than I
of
do.
course. Take your
I'm just
time.
curious. A couple of the others that caught my eye. I'm just curious
Sure.
what kind of price range.
Yeah.
How about the Renaissance?
The Renaissance. So this is a Euro one. It
Right.
Was,
So that was the
just
national
received a couple weeks ago. Yep, he's in the Spain jersey. I want to say that's around $1,000.
Okay. And then
there's been some weird sales with Yamal. Okay,
Right.
and let me give you an example, Jeff. This card has a sale for $6,000, and then $18,000, then $6,000, and and so I throw that one out. I throw that one out of the thing. But so if you kind of drop the highs and the lows, it maybe $800 to $1,000.
Okay. And then I'm just curious what the Zebra goes for.
I think I'm around 2 for that, and that's probably favorable to what the market is at. I think it's asking for $2,500, but I'm in that particular card like very low price, so I was around 2. But we can check comps, and if I don't have a tag on it, I haven't looked.
I like that Zebra.
How much do you think of the gold?
That's the gold wave, not the true gold.
Yeah, the true gold is. I haven't seen one of those, and I would love to buy one if you find it. I haven't even seen one for sale.
How much are these two?
Why do you like these two in particular?
Because their Yamal Select stuff is really popular.
Is it?
Yeah.
You like the look of those, or why do you pick out like the white?
Pretty
and the,
cool.
Yeah.
Also, they're low numbered, and people love the gold.
Yeah, the gold was the other one you were interested in. Okay. All right, so this is a little bit of a bigger ask, but would you consider those 3 for the Jaden?
That's too much. Yeah, it's the.
So we're at about.
These are pretty liquid,
Even I would say that's too much.
I think.
Even you would say that's too much? You're supposed to be on my team here, Harrison. Come on.
That's a lot. It is a lot. I think I'd be probably closer to this.
Okay.
Or
okay.
That. And that's.
I appreciate that.
I do think it's a stretch, but I think that
those are
these
reasonable
two
options.
cards, you would walk here and get $7,000 in a heartbeat. I think you could probably get more. I do see the Color Blast. The one I've seen here was listed at 10. Obviously, that's a bit of a stretch for where it's sitting today. But one thing I think that's advantageous is there's really not a lot of cool soccer. I mean, there's not a lot in here. There's
not at the National.
Not here, which surprised me actually. So I think having some cool soccer in the case definitely would attract a buyer that's out there.
I would do that.
Why would you choose to do that?
Because you get his auto at a 199 rookie from Finest. That's a nice card.
Okay.
Also, you get his case hit of Renaissance.
This is over 3 at a dime. So if you do well on the grade,
yeah,
you could get there for sure.
And then also a PSA 10 Color Blast of Yamal. You get his Spain one too.
Okay, so your advice, Harrison,
My advice would be those 3.
to trade the Jaden Daniels for those 3 cards.
Yeah. If you would do that.
I would do that. Yeah, I would.
I think you should do that.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Let's
My
do it.
pleasure.
Awesome.
I got a bunch of Braves.
Okay, are you trying to sell or trade?
Either.
Okay, I'll take a peek.
I got some. I like the Acuñas you got over there.
Okay. Yeah, I do like that one. It's kind of cool. The Ben Baller Acuna. It's a neat one. Carlton Fisk. Is that one PC?
Nope, that one's for sale. Lasted 4.
It's cool.
I just got that too.
The Bobby Witt?
No, the Shohei.
Yeah, that's neat.
I just bought a whole Braves collection, so I'm just
Okay.
kind of looking to unload.
I mean, our store might be interested in buying some of these too.
a lot of them, or not a lot, but some of them don't have comps. I pretty much sold my whole case today at Braves. I mean, I still have some, but it's like a fourth of the collection. Good fit, so.
I'd say these three are probably the three I'm most interested in.
That one is no recents. I have it valued around like 100, 115.
Okay.
And then Shohei lasted 400. And then the Trout, or the Shipper, is around like 90.
Okay. So which Acuna were you interested in?
I like either one of these.
So where would that, I mean, I guess let's see where that puts us then and see what makes sense to you. I mean, would you do a little cash on the difference then?
Possibly, yeah. Are there any resets on either?
Yeah, there was one here that I think that sold for $698 or something.
$695, yeah.
His market ticked up a little bit since then, which is why I got a sticker to $750, but I got a little room on it. This one I don't know on that one. I haven't checked that one for a while. Yeah, there it is.
400 sale.
Yep, I see it.
Quick and easy 100 cash on top.
Yeah, that 100 sounds fair. Let's do it. Easy deal. Easy deal. Yeah, thank you very much. All right. I just picked that one up earlier in the video. You saw. Now it's going bye-bye. Thank you. But these are coming into the collection. Got a Chipper Jones rookie auto. That's an awesome Shohei Ohtani card. That one's numbered to 50. Super, super cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And then the Braves Ben Baller Chrome number to 25 Acuna and a PSA 10. $100 cash going into the pocket. I'm happy with that. Happy.
Hey, how's it going, Jeff?
Good. Nice to see you again. Yeah, Josh.
Yep.
Good to see you again.
Brought you some goodies. It's hard to come off these as a diehard Falcon fan.
You have a crazy Falcons collection. I remember this.
Yes.
We did some business last year.
Yes.
On a was it a Bijan Robinson explosive card? Gold explosive. It was one that I picked up at the National with my son Reeves last year. We ended up selling that one to you.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It looks like you're still in the Bijan Robinson game here, right?
I have about 120.
You got 120 Bijan
well,
Robinson
now
cards?
I'm actually kind of spreading it out a little bit more to some other Falcons.
Wow. So is this all Bijan Robinson?
This is the prismatic rainbow complete.
Oh my gosh.
So that's the 1-of-1. That's the gold vinyl.
Oh my gosh.
Gold, purple powder.
Oh my gosh. This is super cool. Wow, look at this. We got to get them all up here on the camera. Here, let's put these ones up here.
Yeah, I'll let you.
Wow. Wow. So this is the complete rainbow.
Complete.
Of prismatic Bijan Robinson rookie.
Yeah.
These are both. Let's see. That's the 1-of-1. Is that an out of 5?
Yes.
Okay. And then we've got the out of 10 gold.
Yes.
And then where do we go next?
I believe actually it was purple.
Purple's next.
Yeah. Purple's next.
Wow. Okay. And so then you keep going. They're all numbered to different things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Correct.
Unbelievable. Hey Reeves, you got a second? You're gonna freak out when you see this. All right. Look. Oh, that's awesome. I know you love the prismatics. That's the complete rainbow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Isn't that sick?
That's another rainbow over there.
Oh, you got another rainbow too?
Yeah.
Oh, is it the national rainbow?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
You've got another Bijan Robinson rainbow?
That's 7 out of 10, by the way. The auto is.
What's the ask on the prismatic set?
Wow.
Well, your dad wants it. I want a Caitlin Clark that he has. So.
Yeah, we're gonna try to trade him
You're
for
gonna
right
have
now.
to get that from him, probably.
What's the ask on it though? Just wondering.
I'm probably 25.
All right, let me see if I can do some business with this guy to see if I can grab this.
Just
all
real
right?
quick, just because obviously you guys are Falcons, so these two are from the National too. These are both 7.
This is
number
insanity.
Match. Gold.
You want to talk about a super collector of a player?
Gold.
Oh my gosh.
Number.
Oh my god, that's super cool. Dude, that's awesome. I love that one with the Falcons logo in the background. These are sick.
That's a pop one.
Dude. Wow, check out that one, Reeves.
Yeah, I've seen that.
These are all high-end
Those are
Penix
all
right here.
jersey
Look at
number
this.
matches.
Yeah. That's cool. From Gold Standard.
That's cool. The coolest one I saw,
Wow.
Dad, was definitely this one.
You like
That's
this one a
definitely the
lot?
one I like.
That's the one you like. Why do you like that one?
Well, actually, I changed my mind.
1-1?
This is the one I like the most.
He keeps bringing stuff out of his case. 1 of 1 from Panini One. This is insanity. Talk about a Falcon super collector. This is nuts.
Well, wait until they go. I'll come down and see you guys when we go to the Super Bowl. And I'll bring the rest of the stuff at that point.
If they somehow go to the Super Bowl, we are all going to be dancing. We're all going to be dancing. So what are you looking? You got so much stuff here. What are you looking to do on all of this?
Originally, obviously, we had talked about the Color Blast.
Right.
So that's the Caitlin Color Blast.
Caitlin Color Blast is what you're looking for in my case.
Correct.
Okay.
But I noticed before I came up here, you added a bunch of Pinex stuff. But
I did.
But I don't
grab
know.
that too? Yeah, let me show you what I got.
Yeah, that's sick.
So I've been picking, this is actually, all of these cards are cards that I picked up here at the National. Every single one of these I picked up at the National. These are all the Penixes.
Yeah,
and that's a Drake London, obviously. The rest of these are all Penixes here. That one's wild. This one's wild too. I picked all of these up at the National.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, if you are interested in any of those, and then you mentioned the Caitlin Clark, so that's my Caitlin Clark Color Blast as well.
So Caitlin's at the top of the list for me, for sure.
Okay. So yeah, the Caitlin Clark, it's been bouncing around in price a little bit. I don't know what you've seen on that recently. It was, there was a sale over 4,000, and then there was one down to like 2,700, and then there was one or something like that, and then the more recent one I think was up a little bit on that. Let me see. Yeah, I think so. I think the last 3 sales on that were, I think honestly 3,000 on that's probably a pretty fair sticker. The last sale on that I think was around 3,500, 3,480 or something of that nature. So I stickered it. I had it higher at the store, then I stickered it down, then I stickered it back up. But then there was a new sale that came back. So
all right, cool. Let me get a couple prices on these then.
Sure.
So what are you looking at for the Mojo?
This one I think I'm looking at $1,800.
Okay.
So I don't think a PSA 10 has ever sold. I'm basing that off the fact that I think raw, if I remember, they were going between 900 and 1,000. So I think I did about a 2x multiplier on a raw card.
Okay. The tie-dye?
I don't remember what I picked up the tie-dye for, to be honest with you. Let me see if I can do a little bit of research on the tie-dye real quick. The reason why none of these have price tags is because I just picked them up.
Yeah, no worries, sorry.
And now I got to remember what I picked them all up at. So I don't see, I'm looking at Market Movers, I don't see, let's see, any sales of the actual card. That's jumbo, that's not the same one. I think what I see is sales of the redemption.
Right.
Yeah. So here it is. The redemption of that sold for $1,450. That's the PSA 10. So my ask on that would probably be $4,000.
Okay.
Which is, assuming the redemption sold for $1,450, that means that the raw version of those cards, when people start listing them on eBay, might do $1,800, $2,000 would be my guess. So then I'm doubling that for PSA 10. So that's how I'm coming back with 4,000 on that.
Okay. The 101, I'm just curious.
The 1 of 1, I'm asking $6,000 for the 1 of 1.
Okay.
And I'm willing to do trade on any of it.
Yeah, all right. This might be, maybe. We'll just see how the rest of this all plays out. So I might be interested in this.
Okay.
I might be interested in this one.
Okay. Anything else, or are those two in the Caitlin the main interest levels?
What about Drake, just out of curiosity?
2,000 on the Drake London.
And then this...
That one probably has a lot of sales on it.
Yeah.
The color blast is probably easy to find. The last PSA 10 did 5,600.
All right.
On that.
Cool. So I think I'm definitely interested in this, and I'm possibly interested in these two.
Okay.
Because I got the rest of this stuff.
All right, so let me clear the deck then.
All right, cool.
And let's bring out the ones that you're most interested in here. Okay, so these are the 3 cards of mine that you're most interested in right now. I like the Bajan Prismatic Rainbow that you have, first and foremost.
Right.
This is, this Prismatic Rainbow, really, this would just be for PC. Like, this isn't probably like a great investment per se, like, just kind of an insert rainbow. But this one I think would be really cool. Maybe I make a wall display out of it, put this up at Cards HQ, something like that. Maybe somebody would be interested in it, but I think for the most part, I'm kind of seeing that as more of a PC thing. Do you have any
something like that, like pricing a whole rainbow when you got the one of one, and it is like super difficult to do.
I basically,
do you
honestly,
have any sense on it?
I'm trying to get 25.
2,500 for it.
I mean, I think that's really fair with the 101 and the two,
I think that's fair
two
too.
golds at being PSA 10s.
I think
and believe it or not, actually, out of all of them, this was the most difficult one to get a PSA 10 in.
Really? And they're all PSA 10?
Yeah, I do all my grading myself. So,
okay. Are they all 10? Or?
No, the one of one is.
The one of one's a 9.
Yes.
Everything else
everything
is a PSA 10.
10.
Right.
But that
okay.
purple, for whatever reason, I had to spent like 5 of them.
Huh,
to get a
jeez.
10.
I think 2,500 is fair. So I'm happy to call this 2,500.
Yeah.
And we can put this in towards, whatever you want to end up doing trade-wise. Cool. I would say I'm not going to go too heavy into Bajan. Right. The other ones that probably interest me are probably that card. That was the one Reese liked the most. Just out of curiosity, how much do you think that could be?
$300. Like 250, 300.
That's pretty cool, like a tiger stripe type thing.
And it is a pop one.
And then how about that one?
Probably 300.
Okay.
I'd probably go 250 on the by storm, but these two probably 300.
Yeah.
Probably 300 just because that's a pop one.
And let me look through the other ones. I probably won't do the other rainbow. Let me just look through some of these again real quick here. Oh, you got some Matt Ryan too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is new stuff I haven't seen. Penix lighted up. That's cool. Kaylin Clark. Shaq. That's neat from 2003 Topps. Oh, that's a cool
Bajan. That's the 1-1.
That's pretty neat, playing with fire. How much do you think that one is?
Trying to get 5.
Okay. I would say I have some interest in those 4.
Okay.
And then the prismatic set, right? So that's probably.
And you're not interested in this?
Probably not. Okay. No, I've already got.
Well, you got
an RPA.
I was gonna say, yeah, you got some great ones.
Yeah, so I would say.
All right.
We got this set over here. We've got these 4 cards individually. So, I mean, it might make sense to do this plus, a combo of these maybe for that. Maybe that's what makes the most sense for us. Because I think, where did you think on that one?
I'm at a 6.
Okay.
Just because it's the jersey number.
Yeah, I mean, I think your prices on these are probably reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, I only collect him, so I pretty much know what his market sells for, so for the most part.
So what does that put all 4 of these at together?
Okay,
it was like 300?
3, 5, 3, so 11. What did I say, 6?
Yeah.
So 18.
17, I think, right?
Right. Wait. Yeah, you're right. 17.
3. You said 1,700.
Okay, so with that,
2,500. So it's kind of at 4,200.
Yeah.
4,200.
Okay, so I'm going to pull this one.
Yeah, let's pull that one out. That might be a little bit too big.
That one might be later on this year when I come down to it for a game.
So these 2 combined are 4,800.
Right.
This whole entire stack of Bajan, we've got it around 4,200. So I guess my question is, would you want to put in? I probably don't want to trade in for anything heavier than this. This is already a pretty good assortment of stuff.
Right.
Would you want to add in some cash to do the difference here, or would you rather we pull this out and just work on this plus like 1 or 2 of these for that?
What was the difference again?
What's
cash?
that?
What was the difference cash?
Right now we're at $600 difference.
Okay.
I would also be happy to do, if you'd rather, I would be happy to do the rainbow and that for that, if you'd rather just do that. It's basically you had these combined at a $3,100 value. I had that stickered at $3,000, but last sale on that was over $3,400. So I think that probably works in your favor pretty decently.
I mean, I'd throw in all 3 Ryans with that stuff for these 2. I'm 600 off.
Yeah.
That's 550, and this is 125 to 150. It's pop one.
Okay. So you're now offering.
I'll offer that. So I'll pull this stuff over. Yeah. So I'm offering my 3 Matt Ryans, the prismatic rainbow, and the 1-1, and the 2 jersey matches of the zebra stripe.
And we'll do all of that for the Caitlin Clark.
And the Penix Mojo.
That's a yes. That's a great deal. I
Thanks,
appreciate
man.
that. There you go.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I'm glad you got a Falcons card in return, but I'm also...
it's like painful. It's
You got
like,
one Falcons card, but I tell you what, this is a great haul of Falcons cards that's going to go back with me to Atlanta. I'll have these at future trade nights at Cards HQ, and I know there's going to be people in Atlanta that love these cards.
Yes.
Thank you for doing the trade deal with me.
I like the Penix downtown. Do you have any room on it potentially?
Maybe a little bit. Although I think that's, let me see what they've been doing recently. The last one did 926. The one right before that did 1050, and the one right before that did 1041.
Yep.
So they've been bouncing around a little bit. You'd be buying it for cash?
Yes.
I do 950 cash on it.
Any chance at 850?
No, I can't go that low on it. I believe in him. I believe that his stuff's going to tick up this season. So
I agree. Would you potentially be interested in doing like trade plus cash for the Penix?
Maybe,
that I have?
depending on what you got.
Yeah, I'll show you. There you go, sir.
So honestly, the only one I'd be interested in would be the Skeens.
Okay.
So I don't know what the market is on that, but if you wanted to do like Skeens plus cash for the Penix, I would entertain that for sure.
Yeah. Let me see what the Skeens is doing here. Last three I see here, 410, 355, and then 450.
Okay. So probably it's averaging around 400, I guess, across those three sales. Yep, I see that here in Market Movers. I see those three.
But no flagship like the...
Yeah, so if you wanted to do the Skeens plus 540 cash, I would do that for the Penix downtown.
Gotcha. Could you do the Skeens plus 5 even?
No, I don't want to go any lower than that on the Penix downtown. I appreciate the offer, but I mean it's kind of taking the Skeens at market price, and the Penix where the Penix were already below the last three sales on it, like average.
Gotcha.
So I feel like we've already kind of discounted the Penix a bit.
What about 520?
The Skeens in 520 cash?
Skeens in 520.
I do 530 because that puts it, the Skeens, if we just took the last sale, that's 410. And then adding 530 gets to 940, which is right where the Penix was, a little below where the Penix was.
Skeens at 530?
What's that? Skeens in 530. Okay, good deal. Awesome, good deal, man. All right, we got a deal done. I'm getting a very nice Paul Skeens card for the collection. Beautiful card right there. What a player that guy is. But I got to give up a little Penix. It's a nice Penix card too. I'm only doing it because I got more. I got other Penix downtowns. I got more. So that's the only reason why I'm doing it. Cameron, what's going on, man?
How
Good to
doing?
see you.
Great
How's
to see you.
Big C7 cards. How's all the content at the National going?
It is crazy. I give myself a challenge to get up to 1,000 posts on Instagram by the end of it, and I'm at about 960 right now. I got 40 videos or 40 posts left to do, and
you're doing 1,000 posts on Instagram from the National?
I started with 865 before I got on the flight to come here. I'm getting my Instagram up to 1,000 posts before the end of the show. I don't think it's ever been done
That is some
before.
hustle, man. Oh, I can guarantee that's never been done. I've never done anything like that. That's wild. You brought some cards you want to trade?
Yeah, absolutely. So take a look at, I'll show you some of the bigger
cool
ones
Kobe.
first.
All right.
I know you'll like that.
Yeah, that's neat.
That's the
pretty
Wemby presentations.
Oh, that's a big card.
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders auto. I love this one. I do already have a copy of that.
Yeah.
So I'll pass on that one, but that is a super cool card.
Your very own Atlanta Braves.
Okay.
That's numbered. Those are pretty
cool.
pretty hard to come by. Poirier is all the rage right now.
Okay.
Might be something we throw in the end. Bam Adebayo.
Okay.
Gold auto. That one.
Yeah, the Shaq's cool. Oh, that's a 10-10.
That's a 10-10.
Huh.
The pop count so down compared to a regular Gem 10. It's
yeah.
crazy.
Do you know what the pop is on that?
Let's look it up.
He does sign a lot, so it will probably go up over time, but it still is pretty cool that that's the 1010.
Yeah, for real.
117.
117.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty low. It's
Yeah.
actually only gone up about 30 since I last checked, which was a little over a year ago.
Okay.
So believe it or not, they're not gemming with
Yeah.
the autos.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot more. Yeah, they're 313
Yeah. Okay.
nines.
Cool. Okay.
We got that. We got JJ
Yeah.
McCarthy auto.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Sean Kemp, that's an ultimate collection
Okay.
out of 150. A BGS 10 Mike Trout opening
Okay.
day stars. Gold refractor Emeka Okafor. A little bit more Tua, a little bit more AI. That's out of 10. Another rookie auto, a Shaq.
Okay.
These are kind of cool just to show off because that one's got LeBron in there. And then the Jeff Green.
Okay.
Couple platinum medallions here.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Harbaugh, Kenyon Martin. One of one, Lamar Odom. Like the way they used to do those. Got an Era Greatness Jordan. That's a bronze out of 100. Corbin Carroll out of 15 auto. I don't know how they even did these die cuts, but they're crazy to look at. Patch Wade. Patch LeBron, or Jersey LeBron. Jersey Brady out of 300. I think that's out of 300. Yeah, out of 300. CeeDee Lamb. Expecting him to do great things this season. Brock Purdy out of 75. Shaq die cut. Terry Bradshaw quad patch out of Exquisite. Tom Brady flamethrowers out of 299. Roy Campanella, that's out of 10 of 10 in a PSA 10. And you got the Bam Adebayo draft night caps.
Look, you got a ton of awesome cards here. This is a crazy spread. Very, very nice cards, Cameron. To keep things simple, I'm going to drop down to the two cards that caught my eye the most out of all of these.
Okay.
And these are the two. So we're kind of on different ends of the spectrum here.
Gotcha.
We've got the Shaquille O'Neal rookie auto. I love the on-card autos. That's a PSA 10 auto 10. And then we've got the JJ McCarthy, obviously a lesser card here, but I like JJ McCarthy's upside with the season about to start.
All right, so for these two, we're not exactly there, but I can throw in some cash if needed here.
Okay.
You've got a Tom Brady hollow gold rookie in a PSA 9 that you have,
Oh,
that
yeah.
you have stickered at 2,000.
Let me grab that. I picked this up the other day. This one is super rare. It rarely ever sells.
Right.
It's a number to 130 Tom Brady rookie. It is super, super unusual to see that sell. Did you look up any pricing on that? Did you get a sense on that one at all?
I'll check it on Market Movers. Didn't have a chance before we started here, but
Yeah,
I'll
you're not
check
going
it
to
right
find
now.
much on it just because it sells so infrequently.
So the last PSA 9 sold on Golden on 5/8 of this year for $1,500.
Okay.
So maybe we're.
So there you go.
Yeah, maybe
I can
we're
work on that a little bit
maybe
for
we're
you then.
slightly closer.
Yeah.
Than I thought.
Yeah. And I haven't run prices on those
Right,
two. How
yeah,
do you,
we'll
how do you
run-
have those
we'll
two
run
checked?
prices on these
By
two.
the way, appreciate you using Market Movers, Cameron.
Of
Thank you.
course, I always
Thank you.
use Market Movers.
Thank you.
I believe this is like pretty exact.
Okay.
And then this one might just be down a little bit, so we have to just see that. That one's another one that kind of rarely sells.
I do like this card too. So I do like Wemby. I don't know your interest in potentially trading that, but that would be another one we could consider doing.
Yeah, it's so tough trading Wemby right now when you're just expecting his market to come back up now that he's been cleared to play. I don't know. We'll look into it. Let's put a pin in that for a second. The last PSA 10 Auto 10 for that Shaq sold for $950 on 7/27, according to Market Movers.
Okay.
That's where we're at there.
Okay.
So we put that at $950, and then I look at this one. Now let's check the McCarthy. So this one's kind of weird. There was an SGC 8 that sold for $128, a PSA 9 that sold for $148, and then there was a one just straight up that was not numbered that sold for $215 in June. So it's a very strange.
Kind of bouncing around a little
Kind
bit.
of bouncing around. And it's the same month, too, that all that happened, mind you.
What do you think's fair on it? Like 150?
What are you thinking on that?
I would think more around the 175 range.
So those two then,
Those
you said
two then
950 was last sale on that, 175. So we're 1075 or 1125 or so.
Yeah.
On those two.
About.
This
just
one was
about.
around 1500 last sale.
Yeah.
So we got a little gap there of maybe about $375 or so.
Little bit. Would you make it easy on me and do these two and 300 for this? That would get it done right now.
Cameron, for you, I'm happy to do it. Let's go. Appreciate what you do
so
for
much.
us, and thank you, man. Keep up the good content, all right?
Thank you so much.
There you go.
Appreciate
Thank
you,
you,
man.
Cameron. Sure. So talk to me about this card here.
So I got it 2 weeks ago. I got it for a pretty good deal. The last sale on it is $3K. The other ones are a little lower, but I'm open to offers on it.
Okay. Now this is not numbered, but it's out of choice, so
Yes.
this would be pretty low print run on this, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And it's a 10. So it's got to be, do you know what the pop is? It's got to be pretty low population.
I think
would
it's below 10.
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah.
I haven't checked in a second, but.
Okay. What are you looking for it?
I'd want 2. That's just the starting number.
Okay. I'll take a quick look. I see a 1010 on the regular did 1100. This is the red from Choice.
Oh, it's Pop 6. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, I see that sale. That's a high sale.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because I see the same card back in March did 1129.
Yeah.
And that was a 1010. This is just a 10.
I think all the ones that have sold are 1010s.
Yeah. Yeah, that 3000 sale seems like
really-
such an outlier. That doesn't seem real. That seems a little crazy. Yeah, and then the one before that did 11.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
1158, yeah. I mean, I think I would be down probably closer to those comps on it,
Yeah.
you know, in terms of buying it.
Mm.
Yeah, I would toss you 1200 cash for it, but that's probably the most I would do on it. Yeah.
I'll take a look at the ant.
Yeah, this may be below market right now on my sticker.
Last sale is 400, November
Okay.
23rd. So.
Well, November 23rd, yeah. So that's
it's-
what I priced that on.
Yeah.
So.
Would you do the ant and give me 800 on top?
All right, so you're offering, you want the ants and 800 cash for the curry. How about 750 cash? Done. Okay, cool, awesome.
Nice to meet
Justin,
you.
it looks like you put some beautiful cards out in front of me.
Yep, I think we'll make this easy for you. I think these are cards I curated kind of for you, so I figured you'd want some of them.
So obviously you've got some kabooms here, Brock Bowers, rookie kaboom in a 10, I really like that.
Yep.
Josh Allen, 2021 kaboom in a PSA 9. Downtown of Lamar Jackson, that's super cool. That is, I guess that would be a rookie.
It is.
Lamar Jackson, really cool patch to 10. Gold, that's pretty sweet right there. Player worn.
Yep.
How much does something like that go for?
So there are absolutely no comps on that.
Okay.
None. I would think it's probably worth around 12.
Okay. Michael Harris.
Yeah.
What is where do you think that is on the
You
super
know what?
fractor?
I paid $2,000 for this.
Okay.
So I'm good with the $2,000 value on that.
So we got Messi. That's interesting. Game used logo.
Yeah, and I believe that's his center patch. So.
And then we've got the Drake London.
Yeah.
Another Atlanta guy.
So around 12. I think 14 was the last sale. I could be wrong.
Okay.
I'd like to value it at 15. I think the 14 was done in December. So I think, that's when in the off season basically for him. And I think
He had a good year last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then this is an unusual Brady rookie card.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this one.
There's one comp on it. I believe it's way low at 15. That's a pop 8 or a pop 7, 8 higher, or a pop 8, 7 higher.
I'm going to take the Lamar out. Sure. It's a beautiful card, and I think your price is probably fair on that, but I'm not going to put quite that much into Lamar.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
I'm not sure about the Messi. I mean, a Messi auto game used for 2,000 feels really good, although he's not necessarily going to be remembered due to his time at PSG.
That's right.
That wasn't, it didn't maybe work quite as well as people were hoping. So I'm a little more iffy on that.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of move that one to the side for now.
Sure.
I like the Brock Bowers. I like the Drake London. I like the Tom Brady. These three I'm maybe a little bit more of a maybe on, I would say.
Okay.
Which cards of mine did you have some interest in?
Okay, so when I saw that LeBron, the Kobe tribute card,
yeah,
I had to have it. Also, I don't know if you want to work another deal, but the Peyton Manning auto rookie.
Okay, let me grab those two for you real quick.
Sure. Oh man.
All right, so we'll put those two out on the edge here. So there's that LeBron right there that you're referring to, and there's that Peyton Manning card right there that you're referring to.
Absolutely.
Feel free to take a look at those.
Oh. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Yeah. No,
So what would you propose here, I guess kind of mixing them together?
For the Peyton, I think the value is a bit high at 35, so I think comps are around 25. Now that said, it's not a card you see every day, so obviously I'm happy to value it around 3, even though the comps are at 25. That one I was thinking about 5. So if I think I'm right on there, 13. I think that's a $1,500 card. That's 28.
So that's 2,800.
I can't go any below that. I mean, again, I can't. So that's 48. I do think that's a little high. I think the last comp came in at 12, so I do 12 on that one.
So 6,000.
6,000. The 2 is what I paid for it, so I'd like to get that back if possible. But so that's 8,000. And we're at if you're good with the comps at like 3 and 5, that's 8,000.
I think your offer, 5 on that is fair. That's actually what we had it priced at Cards HQ. So I'm willing to honor that. I think 3 on that is fair as well. I think your prices are fair. The only thing I got to kind of think about is if I want to put 2,000 into that Michael Harris card, but that is a pretty outstanding Michael Harris card.
Right. Yeah.
So pulling the Lamar out, and so your offer is these 5 cards
for those 2.
For those 2 cards. I don't know if the audience is going to like this one for me to do this deal. I don't think the audience is going to like it, but audience, I need you to understand, I'm going back home to Atlanta. So while the audience is going to be screaming and kicking about a Drake London, being traded for a LeBron and a Peyton Manning, or a Michael Harris being traded for a LeBron and Peyton Manning, it also, the fact remains that those 2 are good cards to have back in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
I'll get a lot of interest in it back there.
This one especially, like I said,
that's a cool card.
That's an amazing card. So,
Let's
they're all
deal.
amazing.
Let's do the
man.
deal.
I appreciate it.
You convinced me.
Yeah,
Let's do the deal.
Yeah.
It's a fun one. Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank you. That was a great deal.
Yeah, no.
What do you have?
Okay, so I usually don't trade. I don't even know if I want to trade these bad boys.
Okay.
They're
you got a nice case here, so I assume we got to have some good cards.
I got my camera in here and my cards.
Your camera and your cards.
Now, we are in New York.
We are in New York.
I'm a Knicks girl.
Okay.
Check that out.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so that is a 1986 Fleer Patrick Ewing. This is considered his rookie card.
Yep.
Autographed.
And he never signs.
Yeah, he doesn't sign very often,
I think
right?
he's actually here this weekend.
Okay.
But like people have to pay like $500 to get his auto. It's just an auto 10. Obviously, there's no grade, but if you look at the card, I think it's in great condition and it's pretty well centered.
The card's actually in really nice condition. The centering's off, but it's not horrible. Like sometimes with these 86 Fleers, they're like a lot more off. But the corners look good, the edges look good. It doesn't seem to have any surface issues. So this is you want to do a trade on this card?
I don't know.
I
don't know. Let me see what you got. I also want to show you this. We're in New York, so obviously. Daryl Strawberry.
Oh, you got a Daryl Strawberry signed rookie card.
Right?
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice.
Mets are beasts this year. People love the straw man.
That was actually nicely conditioned as well. I would consider maybe getting both of these like actually dual graded instead of an authentic with an auto 10.
I was going to say, like, what do you think that Ewing would get?
I think it's maybe a 7. I could see them not doing an 8. This Strawberry, I think's a solid 8 candidate.
Okay.
It still though might be worth dual grading. I'd have to look it up.
Okay. So what you got? What you got?
What sport are you thinking?
Let's stick with probably baseball.
Okay, you're a baseball girl. All right, let me see what I got.
Girly.
Cole Keith, he's doing really nice this year.
Yeah.
Shohei. We got a McGuire signed card.
Not a fan of Mark.
You're not a fan of Mark McGuire? What's wrong with Mark McGuire?
I mean, the whole, not whatever. They all did steroids, honestly.
A lot of them did.
I just lost a little bit of respect.
Pedro Martinez?
I am a Red Sox girl too.
Okay.
That's a cool card. I don't think I've ever seen. Is that signed? Oh, that is.
Chipper Jones? You're not Chipper
You're
Jones.
willing to let go of your Braves?
Greg Maddux?
Not a fan of Greg.
Greg Maddux 101.
Not a fan.
Aaron Judge.
Judge.
That card's been going up a
mean,
lot.
you
That's his rookie X Factor.
Can't deny his talent.
That card's been going up a lot. Let me look up at Market Movers, the Ewing 1986 Fleer Auto. Which one would you rather trade?
I kind of want to hold on to the Ewing because, like I said, I think the value on that only goes up. To
I
be honest.
kind of like the strawberry
Okay.
because I actually have one of those Ewings. I've got a complete set of signed 86 Fleer.
I think I might be willing to part with the strawberry.
So I think on the Ewing, that's a nice card. Look, this one just sold for $900. That's an authentic 10.
I didn't realize it was.
Now this one had an
900.
inscription.
Right.
This
so
one
does that take the
says-
value up?
Yeah, the inscription can help the value a little bit. And this one says what, 2-time gold? So maybe gold medalist is
Gold
what that's
medalist,
referring
yep.
to. Or it says 90, maybe it says 92 gold. 92 gold, so Dream Team, I think is what that's referring to.
Oh.
So that, yeah, I guess that probably caused the value to go up a little
See,
bit.
I
Because
personally don't like the inscription. I'd rather have just the auto, but
the others are doing around 500, 600.
I saw a 700 sale too. But just saying.
I believe you. I believe you. Yeah, so, but you could argue that that inscription going for 900 makes, maybe he's up in the value a little bit.
Right.
Let me look at the Daryl. Do you have a price in mind on the Daryl Strawberry?
No, I haven't checked the comps on that recently. Can you check for me, please?
All right, Daryl Strawberry 1984 Topps Auto. I just put that in Market Movers. Man, Daryl Strawberry is a cheap auto.
Do you think it's because
$91 on that one? That's not the best auto, although it did have a little inscription.
I think it's because of his
National League Rookie of the Year.
reputation in the party scene, maybe? I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe that brought his value down.
Let's see what this one was. So this is a auto grade of 10, $115.
It's actually lower than I thought.
Yeah, PSA 9 with an auto 10 is $135. So the dual grading of it would probably only make sense if it's going to be like a 910, which it's got
Yeah.
a shot at. It's got a shot at a 910.
Okay.
Yeah, it's around that 100, a little bit over $100 type range probably. There's some sales for a little less than that, but those are just authentic autos.
All right, what would you trade me for the Ewing?
I would say that Shohei Ohtani is probably the biggest name
Wait, where's the, oh, here it is.
card.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't have a lot of like modern cards, worth this much.
Yeah.
I'm
It's a beautiful card.
so straight up trade.
I mean, if you want to pay me $900 in cash, I'm happy to part with the card at that point, and then I'll go to, I'll go out to a steak dinner tonight at Mastro's.
So I kind of like this play for me personally because I can follow him now. He's pitching again. I think potentially the value is up. So
People love Shohei.
it's not an auto, but it is a beautiful card.
It is a beautiful card.
All right, let's do it. If you're in, I'm in.
So you want to do this? So what is the trade offer? Give me.
You have to accept it. I'm willing to give you the Ewing.
You want to give me the Ewing for the Shohei?
I'll throw in the strawberry too. Here.
You're going to give me the Ewing and the strawberry for the Shohei. Okay. That's I like that trade offer.
Do you?
I do. I think I'm taking your 2 New York guys from you.
I know. It's tough to say goodbye to them, but like.
I think you're getting good value in return on this.
Yeah, because I can follow him, now.
Yeah.
I work for MLB Network. He's pitching again. I think it'd be fun. So, I'm down.
That's an easy yes for me.
Yeah? All right,
Thank
cool.
you, Alex. There you go. Alex got the beautiful Shohei Ohtani, red out of 5. Look at that. That is the new Diamante this year from Top Series 1.
That is beautiful.
Red foil out of 5. I love my on-card autos. Love them. And these are 2 of the best.
So what are you
from
gonna do?
New
Are
York.
you gonna crack and regrade, or what do you think? What's your strategy with them?
You know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them up in my showcase on the floor this weekend.
Let's do it.
And I'm going to draw interest from the New York crowd.
Okay.
And maybe I'll flip these this weekend. We'll see.
Good luck.
If not, then they're going to go on my PC
Good luck.
because this one might stick in the PC no matter what, because this one I really, really like.
Cool.
So we'll see.
I'm glad you like that.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Alex.
man.
Good to see you.
You too.
Have a
fun.
great weekend. Good luck. We're going to check in with you and
I'm
see how
gonna
you're doing.
need it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You got this. All right, I just bumped into somebody. He said he's got a card that I have to see. So let's see. Let's see if this is another deal. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at that. That is the Steph Curry That is the Topps Now Steph Curry out of 10. Do you see what the 1 of 1 sold for? $550,000.
Yes.
Wow. How did you get this?
I pulled it myself.
You pulled it yourself?
Yes, sir.
This is like winning the lottery.
Yes, sir.
My goodness. What do you think this is probably worth now that you saw that 1 of 1 sale?
I think there's a PSA 10 comps with the Auto 9. It is 35,000.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, because I think auto is really important, right?
Yeah.
For this type of car.
And this is an Auto 10.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe I think it worth around like 30 to 33. That's my asking price.
So you're looking to sell this?
Yeah, I'm also like willing to trade with you for this car. And to be honest with you, I know you like collect the USA jersey cards. So
I do.
I actually keep this card for you and commit it here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have some cards on me I can show you, see if you have any interest in any of them. I am interested. Are you mostly a basketball guy?
Yes, sir. Mostly basketball. So you want to do the full trade?
I'd be open to doing partial trade, partial cash on doing something, depending on kind of what you're thinking.
Do you want like the trade we do it today, or do you mind like I think about this? I have a few cars that I'm interested, but
if I'm okay with that. So
nice to meet you.
Very
sir.
nice to meet you as well.
Nice to meet you. I just sent you a message. You're still interested in that car, right?
Yeah.
Someone just offered me, but I turned it down because I saw you.
I'll come over to your booth in like 10 minutes. Okay, that was the guy who has the Curry card, the one that I've been dreaming about, right? The one that he showed me yesterday. He just told me that he has another offer right now on the Curry card, and if I want to do something on it, I got to go over and see him. So, all right, let me get over there. We got to go over there. We got to see what we can get done. I don't want to lose out on this opportunity. Okay, here we go. Chen, how you doing? Good to see you again today. Okay, so you said you got an offer already on the card today. Okay, so it's a hot commodity.
Yeah.
I understand why it's a beautiful card.
Yeah.
So yesterday you showed me the card and you took some photos of my card.
Yes.
So do you have something in mind? Like where?
I do. I'm interested in the Mahomes downwards optic auto.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm interested in that one, but I just don't know if you have any room on that because you're asking 22.
Okay.
Right?
Let me bring that card out. Do you have your card on you?
Yes.
Right here. Okay. There it is in the case. Look at that, guys. I mean, that's cool. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. That is so cool. This is the card that the Superfractor 1 of 1 version of this card famously sold last weekend on Golden for over $500,000, which was crazy. This is the out of 10. Obviously not as valuable as the Superfractor, but an amazing copy of the card.
That red stands out.
It's a nice color match.
Yeah.
It is a nice color match with the Team USA, and of course you guys know I collect the USA basketball stuff, so like, it's a really cool card. Okay, all right, let me bring out the Mahomes. So he's interested in this. All right, so this card is a very beautiful Mahomes rookie card. This one's special because this is from 2017 Optic, which I personally love the Optic cards. I actually like the image on this better than the Prism card from that year. It's a PSA 10, and it's numbered, up here you can see it's numbered to 23. So this is a very, very hard to find Mahomes rookie card.
It's a PSA 10.
And it's a PSA 10, which makes it especially special, especially for a Mahomes collector. So what are you thinking here? I know yesterday you had kind of said a value range of this.
33.
33? Okay. And what are you thinking? So what are you thinking right now in terms of what it would take to get the deal
So
done?
I did some research last night, and I saw a Prism PSA 9 sales with an Auto 10, a BGS 9 sales with an Auto 10. That one did 12,000. It's lower, a little bit lower than 12,000, but we just say it did 12.
Right.
So for a PSA 10, I think it should value around like 16 to 17.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
It's just my personal opinion.
I understand. I would, with most cards, I would agree that's kind of the proper spread. The one thing I'll say about this is it's first of all very low population in a PSA 10. I think it was 6 in a PSA 10. I don't think one hasn't sold in PSA 10 for 2 years.
Since last year.
Last year, I thought it was 2023 was the last one. Maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe 2023.
I think it was 2023, so I think it's been 2 years.
It's like 13th, right?
And so like with obviously high-end rare cards of like, you know, GOAT level players, you often will see a little more of a premium on the 10 compared to like a lower grade like a 9.5 than you do for your everyday cards, right? So I feel like it's valued a little more than that for sure, but let's see. We can see here. We can see. So right now, I guess you would be saying you would want the difference in cash. Is that what you're thinking? Okay. So right now, what you're kind of saying is, hey, give me that card and toss in like $16,000 worth of cash, and that's what the difference is in your mind right now. Okay. Okay. Let me take a look a little more at the Curry here. Okay, so I'm going here into Market Movers and I'm searching for Steph Curry Topps Now autos. So I'm looking at, you know, any of these sales recently. I can see them here in Market Movers. So what's really interesting about this card is if you go back to just a few weeks ago at the end of May, right? There was this sale of the orange out of 5. This is the red out of 10. And there's only, by the way, there's only the Superfractor, the orange out of 5, and the red out of 10. That's it, right? For this autoed Steph Curry card, the Night Post. So there's only 16 of these total. One of the orange out of 5s, raw, but sealed by Topps, sold for $17,200 a few weeks ago. So normally, if you were looking at that sale, which was just a few weeks ago, we would say that this card's worth somewhere probably in that ballpark, right? Then the Superfractor sells right here. You can see it in Market Movers for $518,000. Sells last weekend on Golden. Now this probably kind of resets the market in people's minds a little bit, right? Because then it looks like to me, by looking in Market Movers, that then the next day, one of these reds, which is a PSA 10, looks like an auto 9, or maybe is this a red or an orange? Yeah, that's the red. That sold for $35,000 on eBay. And then the day after that, it looks like an orange, sold for $35,100. So there's obviously, you're seeing here a lot of reaction to this Superfractor sale. The question is, a year from now, right, when the hype around the USA Basketball gold medals die down a little bit, right, and the hype around the Superfractor sales die down a little bit, will the market excitement settle a little bit more back down to what it sold for 2 weeks ago? You don't think so?
Iconic image in sports history.
Most iconic image in sports history.
And so for that, the 20,000 comps, I think it's a first comps for this car, right? It's a number to 5. I think that guy just a little bit panic sell before the end of the Golden auction. Because when you see the number to 5, that end after that is like 27,000. Or like under 30, but it's way more than the 20K sales.
So I got an interesting question here for the audience, right? So you've got the red out of 10, and that's what you see here, right? And then in Market Movers, I've got up an image of the orange out of 5. Now, normally people kind of think the lower number, the better. In this case, I'm curious what the audience would rather have. Would you rather have the red out of 10, which is higher numbered, but the color red, it goes really nice with this Steph Curry card? Or would you rather have the orange out of 5? It's lower numbered, but the color orange doesn't really match the vibe of the card quite as much. So it's kind of an interesting thing. Of course, I think I would rather have, and I'm sure you would rather have as well, the Superfractor, but knowing that the Superfractor just sold for over $500,000, yeah, that one's not in the cards anytime real soon, so to speak. But the red out of 10, the orange out of 5, okay, you've done a good job selling me on the card. I kind of sold myself on the card, to be honest, right? Like, as soon as I saw that, yesterday, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm not, it's not a secret that I love the USA Basketball stuff. I love Steph Curry. I love the Olympics this year. That was so much fun to watch all of the games. I mean, it's a super cool card. It is a super cool card. If we were to get a deal done, that is one that I would lock away in my PC forever. So right now, you want the Mahomes card plus $16,000 in cash? Ooh.
Because I already got, I don't want to say the number, but I already got the pretty close to the 33. I'm not.
Yeah, because you said you had another offer. And so are they just offering you straight cash or are they offering you trade? They're offering you straight cash. I'm okay on the $33,000 value, even though I feel like that might be maybe a little bit inflated because of the hype over the superfractor selling last week, and maybe it might come down a little bit 3 months from now, 6 months from now. But to be honest with you, I'm locking that card away in my safe, and I'm not going to sell it. So to a degree, like, okay, if another one sells in 6 months for a little bit less, I don't care as much, right? And I shouldn't be. By the way, this is bad negotiation. Don't do what I'm doing right now. Don't tell the person you're trying to do a deal with that, like, I don't really care about the price. Like, that's dumb negotiation. But you know what? I'm speaking my heart. I'm speaking the truth, right? That's like, this is not going back up for sale. It's staying in my PC forever. So I'm good on that. I'm having a little trouble on the price of the Mahomes. That's a little bit, I feel like that's a little bit low on that card, given just the magnitude. The other thing on the Mahomes card is we're in the dead off season of football right now. Football typically, the prices of football typically heat up as we get towards the national, as we get towards the football season. My plan for that card was to bring it to the national, and I feel like at the national I'd be able to maximize the value for that. And I definitely think I could get more than $17,000 on the card. What I would feel comfortable doing would be the Mahomes and $12,000 in cash for the Curry. That's what I would feel comfortable doing.
Okay. I think that's a little bit lower than the cash offer I got.
Okay.
Yeah, because I already told you
right.
My cash offer is pretty close to my asking price. But I can give you a counter if you want to think about it.
Yeah, what would your counter be?
Will be this card plus, you want to be at, you said 12? Right?
I said 12.
12, okay. I'm at 16.
You're at 16.
My best probably like 15.
15 is your best, okay.
That's my best. Because I understand maybe you have more expectation on this card, but I want to, because when I trade or when I sell this card, the next buyer gonna show me the same thing I talked to you, right? They're gonna show me the 95 sales.
I get where you're coming from. Let me ask you this. If I were to just buy this with cash, what would you be looking for just if straight up cash on it?
31.
31 cash.
I got my cash offer, it's just a little bit lower than that.
Okay. So 31 straight cash for the card, or you want that plus 15,000. If I just paid just straight cash, and I'd have to do a wire transfer for this amount.
Sure.
But if I just paid straight cash, would you take 30,000 straight cash for the card?
It's a pretty fair offer, but my counter would be 30,500.
30,500 cash. I think on the Mahomes, I think I can get honestly more out of that card at the national, and if I can't, I'd honestly rather just hold it for a little while because it's a very special Mahomes card.
It is.
Beautiful PSA 10. I'm going to be doing trade videos from the national, from the trade floor. I'm going to be trading with people who come to the national, and that card will be with me there to trade if I don't do it with you today. I think I'd rather hold off because I think somebody out there watching probably understands the importance of that card and is interested in doing a trade. But I love the Curry. 30,500 cash feels very fair. I want to do that. I accept that deal. $30,500 cash. Thank you very much. What an incredible card. This is so amazing, and this is going to go straight in my PC. Wow, guys, look at that. A 30,000. We didn't do a trade, but the purchase I'm even happier with because now it means I got to keep that cool Mahomes card and bring it to the national as well. But my God, this card
is amazing. I cannot believe I just bought it here at Fanatics Fest. Jeff.
Hey, I'm Ariel.
Ariel, nice to meet you. You got a card you want to trade?
Yes. I have this Ronald Acuna Jr. Bowman first out of 25. PSA 10.
That's pretty cool. You know, I'm from Atlanta. Acuna's our guy locally, right? Any cards of mine that you were interested in trading for?
I like the Lindor.
Oh, the Francisco Lindor?
Yeah.
Oh, let me go grab that for you. So there's that card right there. What do you like about the Francisco Lindor card?
He's a future Hall of Famer and he's a high upside guy. It's a beautiful card as well.
This was back in 2011 when they didn't make as many cards. So you don't see his stuff like this come up for his prospect autographs. They don't come up for auction as often anymore, right? Especially the refractor version of it. What is this worth? What would you propose here?
This is actually a very unique card. So normally the difference between chrome and paper is around ×3. Like usually the chrome is 3 times more expensive than the paper.
Okay.
In this case, it's actually 5 times. And it's odd because usually when it's out of 25 and if they're both out of 25, then the difference should be 1.5%. So this card has a lot of room to increase and it will help, like it will increase a lot in the future, I believe.
You seem to be well researched on this.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So what has this sold for recently?
So the chrome, which is the last sale, sold for 6.
Okay.
6,000. And then the previous, this one sold for 1,400, for 2 times for 1,400, and the last time was 2,700. I'm looking to try to get Lindor plus $2,000.
$2,000. Okay, that's okay. That's a big ask. That's a big number. Let me take a peek here. When do you see that? When do you see that 2,700 sale from?
The 13th of March in 2022.
Oh, 2022.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going way back in time.
Yeah.
I see a PSA 10 that sold in June of 2023 for $1,100. Did you see that sale?
I saw that sale as well, but I honestly see it as an opportunity for him to continue increasing in value, especially you having the advantage that you're in Atlanta, he's the face of Atlanta. So I think the second you get a Cartridge Q again, put that out for a month, I think you can get $3,000.
$3,000. I think $3,000 is a big stretch. It would be difficult for me to pay much more than really what that card was the last time it sold, because I think Acuna was doing really well back then. He's doing well again now, but I don't think his market's gone up a lot since 2023.
Yeah. That sounds pretty fair. Can I take a look at how much on the last sales of Lindor?
Absolutely. Feel free. I see in Market Movers it looks like 1,026 was the last PGS 9.5 sale. Right before that it was 761 and 530 if you go back to the beginning of the year. So it's gone up a good amount. That last sale maybe is a little high, which is why I stickered it a little below.
Okay.
So I honestly think they're relatively close in value, which I know is probably not really what you wanted to hear because you wanted to walk away with a bunch of cash.
But it honestly sounds fair.
But I honestly think they're relatively close in value. I want to make sure that you walk away with the better end of the deal. So what I would do is I would offer you this plus $200 in cash. That last sold for $1,026 plus $200, $1,226. That's above the last sale of that card.
So I have another one of those.
Oh, you got more?
It's a Pub 7.
Okay.
Honestly, it's a Pub 5 now because I have
Right,
two.
right. That one's kind of cool too.
Okay.
What would? And that one's to 250.
I think I have a blue one as well.
A blue one?
I have two as well.
What do you think? What do you think the blue one goes for?
Around 150 to 160.
Okay.
But I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah, so I mean, we'd be a little bit off, but I mean, if you wanted to do those two plus some cash to make up the difference, we could do that.
Yeah, that can work. These two plus 350 for the Lindor.
You're offering me those two plus $350 cash for the Lindor?
Yeah. That way you can go back home and bring the face of the Atlanta.
You got good salesmanship, kid. Keep it up.
I actually went to go visit your store a couple months ago.
I appreciate that. What was your experience like?
Amazing.
Thank you very much.
How you can see the cards.
Thank you.
It's
I
beautiful
appreciate
to
that. Man, this kid's really, really trying to tug the heartstrings, right? I love it. I love it. Would you do 350 is a little light? Would you do those two plus 500? I'm trying to get you to a good deal here, but I'm also trying to get to a place where I'm, you know, we're in a fair ballpark.
Can you do these two plus 425?
You know what? I'll do it for you, man. I think you got a heck of a deal there, but I appreciate you coming up and doing a deal with me, and I appreciate you visiting Cards HQ. Let's do the deal. There we go. We got a deal done. Those two plus $425 cash. There you go. Enjoy the card.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Awesome.
What could you do on the May?
I think I'd be at 500 on it.
Could you pull out the LeBron too?
Sure. That's LeBron game used.
It's a ball, right? Or no, it's a jersey. Ooh.
It's jersey, yeah. 2003, so that's a rookie.
A 9 did 465. This is a Von Miller RPA.
Oh, that's cool.
Won his first game, if you're interested.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of old Von Miller stuff.
Yeah.
What's your
Sales
price
are all
on
like 100. I want like 80 for it. I'll throw it in on like a half trade, mainly cash. Let me check out the condition on the May. Ooh, the May's kind of clean.
I think I saw something real minor on it.
What can you come down to on the LeBron?
I mean, honestly, not much. If it raw did slightly above that, I mean, I think that's right on comps, honestly.
If I did like 580 here, could you do 260 there? Value? 720 cash with the Miller. Which value is that at 80?
I would do that. Cool.
Done deal. Thank you very much.
Yeah, for sure.
Gary, good to see you, man.
Good to see you, James.
Absolutely. How you been? How's the show been?
It's been busy. This show's always a marathon.
Yeah.
But the energy's incredible. The hobby is just so in a nice place.
Yes.
It's been fun.
Good.
And congrats for everything, man. What you do for the kids is remarkable.
Thank you. Appreciate
the
that.
The content, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Given my career and background, and it's nice to see you doing well here.
Thank you, man. You got a V-Friend card? You want to
I
trade
do.
me? I got to get one for my collection.
I wanted to make sure, I wanted to bring you a very serious V-Friends card.
Okay.
So,
Well, this is kind of the signature card of the set,
This
right?
is our Mickey Mouse. This is our Pikachu.
Okay.
This is the logo, the very, very, very,
Yes.
very lucky black cat. These Ray Waves have been catching a lot of attention.
Yeah.
And we're doing well with it. And so
Yeah.
I wanted to bring something proper. I didn't want to come on the channel and like show up soft. So I brought something serious.
I appreciate that. That's really, really nice.
I actually want to clip this clip in 15 years.
Okay.
And show you how smart it was for you to hold on to it.
Okay, so what can I trade you back? What is the market value
Probably
of something
like
like that?
600-700.
600-700.
Yeah,
Okay,
what do you
let me
got?
see. I got kind of a cool Chris Paul.
That's nice.
Wemby Black
Wemby's always
Label.
fun.
The Wemby Silver's
Silver's always
obviously
fun.
liquid. That's
All right, well, this
that's
this definitely has my attention. This feels very authentic to me. Vayner Sports Pride, Brandon Miller, I could do that.
Okay, you want to do that as
I
a
do
trade?
want to do that.
All right, there you go. I hope Brandon has a great season.
Me too, trust me.
And that's amazing, and I appreciate this. This
Thank
will
you,
definitely
brother.
go as part of the PC.
Thank you, brother.
Gary, it's always great to see
Such
you,
a
man.
pleasure,
Good luck with
everybody.
V-Friends.
Good luck, everyone.